What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? Still working out my my drink. I'll try and hold that away from the microphone here. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I see OGK up in chat. Noel, Zaja. I think we've got the commands worked out for tonight. But if not, we'll figure it out. Figure it out as we go. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. What's up, Shumai? Future Bound, Ash Quabity, Rin. Good to see y'all. Early crew in the house. What's happening? Everyone represented up in here. Hello, everybody. I'm like purposely shaking it like in a really weird way, so I'm like super far away from my microphone. All right. How is everybody? Oh, I like that. I like that. Is that a corgi? Corgi derp? I didn't even know that was an emoji. I'm a fan. What's up, Nate? Nate the Great, it's good to see you. Lunar Sensei just followed a minute ago. How are you today, Lunar? For all you new followers, welcome. I know we had quite a few throughout the day. Oh, getting our energy drink on here. Get the energy up a little bit. How is everybody? Happy Monday, y'all. Soaring Phoenix. I was about to say Soaring Phoenix. Soaring Phoenix, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Love the shirt. Thanks, Champagne Stevie. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, one and all. We've got a fun build tonight. If y'all are new to my channel, welcome. I know we've got some newbies here. We've got a fun giveaway today, bringing in a lot of new viewers. And yeah, we've got a fun stream planned. Let me start by saying, how is everything sounding? We are literally just getting into it. Mic volume looks actually like it's a little high. Actually looks like it's a little bit high. I've been changing so many settings. All right, that looks good. Output's there. It's actually not G Fuel. My buddy Franco highly recommended the Advanced. He recommended Advanced, and then there was one other, but I got the Advanced. This is the Dream Team Punch or something like that. It literally tastes like Hawaiian Punch. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, and it's a very transparent label. I love that. It's a Dream Team Punch from Advanced.gg, I think. I'm not sponsored by them, but I like the flavor, and I like how it makes me feel. I've had it for a couple days now, and it's caffeine from green tea extract, so I feel pretty good. I haven't really noticed too much of a crash. I haven't like run it for like a full day, like multiple instances of it, but I mean, it's East Coast hours here, so I'm having a drink here at 9 o'clock, and I'll still be ready for bed around midnight. So it's all good. Caffeine doesn't affect me too crazy. What up, Yuri? I see you there, brother. Good to see you, Yuri. Let's go. How are you doing, my dude? You gave me a little scare the other day with that Noah keyboard, brother. I was seriously, at first when I didn't see it, I was like my heart sank. Yuri sent me a Matrix Noah to build. We'll be getting into that here in the next couple of weeks. It's weird watching your YouTube videos and then I see you shaved. Marksy, I know it can be a little alarming, but we've got the clean cut look going on right now. Yeah, I actually just shaved earlier today. But yeah, OGK, what about you? Are you a G Fuel? Are you a G Fueler? What was the other one Franco recommended to me? It has like a little character on the logo. Oh, this is what it was. Sneak Energy. He recommended me the Blizzard Sneak Energy. Key one, George. What's good? Let's go. Did you get that base bar fixed from last week's build? No, so that will be going out probably here within the next day or two, and I'm actually getting some work done, hopefully from home tomorrow. And while I'm listening into conference calls, I'll be doing a little side hustle work like that. Now I'll drink Bang before I work out, but that's it. Is Bang marketed to gamers, or is that like an actual fitness drink? I'm trying to like look at these labels and see what's the difference between the stuff I used to use for working out. I used to drink Extend. Extend would give me a good amount of energy, but Extend was not meant for straight up energy. Extend was marketed more towards like fitness individuals, and it had like BCAAs, and it was like a glutamine loosening matrix that would help with like muscle recovery. But you would get a lot of like natural energy properties out of drinking this Extend drink. It's Extend with an X. It sounds like it would be like a male performance drug, but it's actually a BCAA drink, which is pretty good. But the flavor Extend is such a huge, like it comes in such a huge a tub, that if you end up losing those little packets that keep moisture out, you'll end up with like blocks of powder by the end of it. So a lot gets wasted. So definitely one little hack: don't throw those packets away. What is my main board? Yeah, so let me switch over. Guys, wait until you see this. Breathe that desk mat in. I've been using this for the past day or two. This is a wrist rest, one of the Cause wrist rests. Cause is an artisan creator, and he did a little bit of woodworking, and he did these resin fill wrist rests way back in the day. This he actually made for the Washington DC meetup in 2018, and I ended up winning it. So I barely use it, but I've been using it on my Ogre. So this is my daily driver as of late. This is the Ogre from Zekin. Ogre from Zekworks. I know that's upside down, but that's it. I mean, aside from just being a well-built, seamless 60%, there's not much to this little guy. I mean, you can see it's a pretty simple. Look at the keycap profile, and you gotta love the row 5. Just nothing but aluminum, baby. Nothing but aluminum, and it sounds great. I have some Garys built up in here. Definitely not the best switch for gaming, but I game on it nonetheless. Yeah, it's just a nice 60% with a nice shine. Look at the shine on those keycaps. And I just like the way it sounds. It's built with a half plate. It just has a really nice sound to it. So yeah, I've been using that for a bit. Like the longest I've dailied something in a long time. Really a long time. That layout is the only 60 I could use. The Sagan, dude, it's the only layout that should ever be used. You're talking about the split right shift, 2U backspace, and the 7U Sagan bottom row with the OG. You gotta have the OG arrow keys to really throw it back. Where'd you get your cables? So Team AQ, my good friend Suishiro provides those. Suishiro, are you here right now? Suishiro, who is on Discord, it's #1231. There's Suishiro's information. And I might be getting some cables from Rocket Cables here soon too. But Suishiro puts this one together for me. And I have 2 attachments for it, and any of my integrated keyboards also have one of these cables on it too. It's just got a nice little Limo connector on it. It's a fake Limo connector. There's no reason to put real Limo connectors on. Real Limo connectors are like $80. Drive the price up for no reason. They're real Limo connectors are like military grade hardware. Literally zero reason for that. Vince just subscribed to me on YouTube. I don't know if you're here, Vince, but thanks for the YouTube subscription. And Kieran919, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you doing tonight, Kieran? Aren't Limo cables like $20? How are real ones $80? Yes, real Limo connectors are very expensive. Hex, a Linux. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. How are you tonight? Hex. Yeah, the connector, because it's blast proof, it's waterproof, it's fireproof, it's absurd. Like a real Limo connector utilized as it should be is very, very sturdy. And the last I remember, I have no intention of blowing my keyboards up. I have no intention of taking them underwater or setting them on fire. And so no reason at all for real Limo. So yeah, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If they're using it, sure, whatever. It's expensive, but yeah, it's kind of a meme. Zazu, what's good? Thank you so much for the follow there, or the follow, the gifted tier 1. And Sean, that's a good one to get it. Sean, there we are. In a game of Counter-Strike, why haven't you swapped over to Valorant? And yeah, they're absolutely 100% aesthetic. I mean, you got to keep in mind, you're plugging this thing in like this. Like if you were to use a real Limo connector, you would take all of this off and the Limo would go somewhere up to your unit here, and it would be like a sealed Limo connector, and the only thing that would protrude from your keyboard would be like this right here, and you would plug in your other Limo connector, and it would be like a metal cable that would be connected up to that, and then you could take your keyboard underwater or set it on fire or blow it up or whatever else. But I mean, literally, these are the real ones are military grade components. But anyways, long story, but Suishiro always makes my cables for right now. Way more than you bargained for. Welcome everybody. For those of you who are just tuning in fresh, we have got a fun build tonight. You guys like that? How's that for a segue? It's like we're talking about cables, and I'm not talking about cables. I'm talking about what we're doing tonight. Let's go. Yeah, so tonight's gonna be a fun one. Let's get into it. We have a fun little build tonight. It's gonna be a Portico 65% with some Dragonfruit switches on them. We've got some C3 equals stabilizers, which are my personal favorites. And the big whammy is the Keyrative blank keycaps. Let me show you guys this here real quick. So the Keyrative blanks are the reason we're running this, primarily the reason we're running this. I've been wanting to give away a Portico for a minute, but the reason we're running this is to celebrate the re-release of TKC's Keyrative blank keycaps. So take a look here. Look at the price tag. And look at the colors you have as options. Oh, come on. Is that not going to be a better... Look at that resolution. Breathe that in, chat. Come on. Come on now. You can do better than that, Max. Open image and new tab. Still not ideal. It's still not ideal. Why is that so small? 720 by 400. I mean, I guess it's for their website, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why it's so small, chat. Hold on. I'll open up a photo that I literally just took of the ones that I will be giving away. If you guys didn't see the Instagram announcement, yeah, this is kind of what it's all about here tonight. Where did I put that? I think I saved it in the Portico folder. Here it is. There we go. So we're gonna be building up this guy. We've got a cable, a case, the Dragonfruit switches, see-through stabilizers, and these purple Keyrative blank keycaps. They're nice. They're nice keycaps, and they're a fantastic price. So yeah, all throughout the night, if you guys have any questions about anything being featured on stream tonight, this stuff is all available on TKC, and they're great prices. I use these. These might look familiar to you. I use these on a regular basis. They're very nice keycaps. I just happen to grab these guys first. These are the keycaps that I use for testing my stabilizers every time. So I keep just a Ziploc baggie of these at all time. And I basically have a couple of 1.25s, 1.5s, 1U on like every row height, a couple of different space bars, a 7U, a 6.25, and basically when I'm testing stabilizers, I use these guys to make sure everything's feeling nice. They make cat and cam, right? In terms of profiling, these are gonna be cherry, and they're all cherry profile blanks. You have the option of all your different colors, and starting at 24 bucks, I mean, it's hard to go wrong. I don't think the price goes up at all. But yeah, I mean, if the big takeaway from looking at the website is look how many options you have. I mean, black, orange, yellow, red, dark red, purple, lavender, light pink, hot pink, teal, mint, Prussian, blue, ultramarine, army green, green, light green, white, milk gray, cool gray, dark gray, and umbra. Yeah, there's a ton though, and they're great quality. Let me show you real quick the quality of them. Here, I may as well show the ones that we're actually going to be giving away. Here's the purple ones, colors 2077U. I don't know if that lines up to something here. Also, what's up, Artemy? Good to see you, brother. Let's go. So many colors. Is the finish shiny? No, not necessarily. I mean, I would say the finish is kind of similar to a GMK set, to be quite honest with you. You know, it has a slight texturing of it, but it's certainly not textured to the point where it's like CRP. You guys remember the CRP sets from early days, where you kind of had like a crazy amount of texturing to them? Yeah, you know, there's nothing to it. Of course, I grabbed one that had a little funk on the edge. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's nice, and they're nice and thick. Look how thick they are. They are, okay, so they are about as thick as a GMK set for $25, $24. Hey, Future Bound, you're $1 over. I'm gonna have to refund you $1 for that one, Future Bound. Monkey Sock, thank you for the follow. How are you doing tonight, Monkey Sock? Yeah, so I mean, they're nice, and they come in a very simple packaging. I mean, there's nothing to it, right? I mean, they come in a bag within a bag for a better keycaps curative. Nice little padded envelope, and this came in a padded envelope and then inside a box. I don't know if they're gonna just ship them in the padded envelopes, but yeah, they're ABS. They're ABS keycaps, so you know, no worries at all with warping on the units. Look at the bottom too. Notice spacebar 6.25. Notice that they have the rows labeled. And all of them are labeled. Here's a 1U. R1. R1. You gotta love it. Let me tell you how much of a quality of life improvement that is when you are sitting down, dressing your keyboard up in blanks, and you have no idea what profile is what. Those labels are a godsend. I absolutely appreciate the fact that they printed, or not printed, but the molds have the legend, or the row profile printed on the bottom. Printed on the bottom, lifted on the bottom. It's actually lifted text. It's not indented or anything. Imagine straighter spacebar than GMK. I mean, Artemy. It's ABS, baby. Any ABS you look at is going to be straight, you know? I mean, you're not really going to have an issue with it. So I've never had an issue with these. I have got a red set, a beige set, a black set. No, Jzilla, we're actually just starting. We started at 9 o'clock. I keep my starting soon screen up for about 10 minutes. We are just getting underway. You are just in time. Hasn't even started. That's the story of my stream. Tune into my stream. There's a 90% chance I haven't even started. we're always chilling up in here. I'm letting the advanced energy kick in here, and you know, just getting it going. I really really like that flavor. But yeah, for $25, I mean, buy 10 of them. It's a no-brainer. I mean, for the cost of a GMK set, that is on average 4, if not 5 or 6 sets of this that you can get with shipping. Speed build, let's go. Dude, it's gonna be a fast one. Team Ague, it is gonna be a fast one because it's hot swap. It's a hot swap keyboard. Look at how cute this is. Do you guys love that or what? I mean, now I can only imagine that depending upon the color you get, this outer zipper will change. How cool is this? How cool is this? Purple keycaps, purple case, purple case all around. It's a double purple case for all those business meetings. Yeah, so I mean, it's got a nice little handle to it. You know, it's not the thickest thing in the world. I wouldn't throw this across my room and expect it to have, like, you know, a Pelican case, you know, right level of sturdiness, but yeah, you know, no issues there. Yeah, so it's just a vinyl, what is that? Just like a vinyl handle that is stitched into the seam right here. Seems like it's pretty well in there. I don't know if I can get into that from the inside and see. And then it has this ridged plastic over the side of it. It's a nice case though. It has a nice soft finish to it. Little bit of give, but yeah, overall very nice and very padded on the inside. So yeah, so I mean, it definitely would be just fine. I mean, yeah, you take this, throw it in your laptop bag. I mean, this is you all in. You are less than a pound or 2. You're less than 2 pounds probably with it. This might be a little more than 2 pounds with all of these keycaps. These are enough keycaps for a full-size keyboard plus then some. Choosy, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. And hello. If you liked little tykes, I would definitely recommend Toy Bricks. Little tykes like the switches? What do you mean? Love the cases, the boards are starting to... Oh, yeah, no, so Jayzilla, I absolutely agree. I gripe on this stream pretty frequently about how some keyboard makers send out these crazy, nice, disposable boxes. Like, you know, they look awesome. The unboxing experience is great. But at the end of the day, I'm taking that case, I'm putting it back in the box the keyboard came in, and I'm closing it up, putting it in my storage, and I'm never gonna use it again until I get rid of the keyboard one day. And so something like this is nice because I can reuse this. I'm not just gonna, you know, I can put my keyboard in it if I'm not using it, I can travel with it, you know, big improvement. And it's about the same cost to get one of these guys as it is to spend all the money on the disposable quote-unquote cases. Yeah, you like this one, Son of Liability? This is the new KWK desk mat. So Shuangmu, the same guy who brought you the gaff mat, ran these KWK mats, and they turned out beautiful. Look at this. How cool is that? The mummies, the walrus. I just wish there were some, I don't think there's no vandals on this guy, but it's pretty cool. KWK is an artisan creator whose background is in graffiti art. Funny story about KWK. When he originally started, he wanted his graffiti artists to do little call signs. There's his. He wanted to have his call sign be the number 6. He just didn't know his Roman numerals. So his call sign is now number 4. Funny little side note if you guys didn't know that. Yeah, he's an awesome guy though. He's actually started casting again, and so maybe I'll get lucky enough to get some more KWK. How rare are his mats? So this mat just ran, and I can only imagine, because this guy ran a gaff desk mat beforehand. It's a very popular desk mat that's more of a grayscale black and white colorway with different characters on it, designed by a different designer, designed by Kudos of Gaff Caps. And I'm imagining however many people got the gaff mat, many subsequently more got the KWK mat. Because after seeing the gaff mat, people probably would have been like, oh damn, I wish I could have gotten that, and they went to Instagram and followed him, and he posted just the same way. He posted on Instagram saying, hey, I'm running these mats, $50 if you want one. What KWK do you already have? Oh, I wish I had KWK right now. In my collection during points, I've had a couple of Mummy 3s. I've had a gray Mummy 3 and a bubblegum pink Mummy 3. I've never had a Mummy 2. Always wanted one, and I've always wanted a Vandal. Very, very nice keycaps. I've always wanted a Walrus too. Walrus are incredible. I'm gonna tease you guys a Walrus because it just reminded me of it. So one of my clients who we just built the Jane V2 for, actually, funny story, this has got many coincidences. We built a Jane V2 a couple weeks ago with Dragonfruit switches in it, lubed up. So if you want to hear what these sound like lubed, head on over to my YouTube and check that out. Socials actually, Stream Elements on the timer, just linked that a minute ago. But if you want to see what the Walrus keycap looks like, and the Vandal, I'll show you the Vandal too. Let me show you real quick. Let's go over here. This is the Jane V2 that we just built up. Aaron just sent me this image. And here, there's a Walrus keycap. And you see like the little brains? So his head is actually split open. You can see it here too, the pink. And his brains are like leaking out. If you flip the keycap over, you can see on the underside the brains on the butt of the keycap, and there's his tusks. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more. His tusks go down a little bit off the cap. So the cap actually ends here. So you see like right there the cap ends, and the cap ends a little bit, maybe a little bit lower than what you see there. Like it might be just like a little bit more, but that tusk goes down from here down and extends. It's really cool. It's a cool keycap design. I really like that one a lot. And then I'll show you the Vandal too. I'm showing off all of Aaron's wins. Forgive me, Aaron, if you don't want me to do this. I'm showing off stuff. There's a Vandal. So that's what the Vandal looks like. I just love those lips. Those lips are so clean. Very kissable. Not that I kiss my keycaps or anything, but yeah, those are two caps of the designs from the same guy who made this decimal. So yeah. The energy drink is starting to kick in now. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Oh, the box head sculpt is so cool. Yeah. OGK. Ooh, nice. You just won. Doubled your coins. Your max oofs. There we go. Do you have any artisans then? Yeah, I've got a couple. Here's my artisans right now. This is my main box. And I have all sorts of stuff. Got a couple pretty cool ones. ETF, some CYO caps, some clack skulls, some bad booge caps, alpha caps, some bro caps for sure, death caps, prime caps. Yeah, I like the Amma sculpt. The Binge from Hungerworks Studios does fantastic work. I love the bongos from Hello Caps. These aliens, I love these aliens. Is that a no-face Kipora? It is indeed. Yeah, that's a pretty rare one. I think that no-face is about like a 1 of 5. There's not many. Sam from TGR has one of them. Nathan Kim used to have one of these, but he actually traded it. So rip Nathan. Yeah, that's a pretty rare one. Oh, and the Fugus, I love the Fugus. It's one of my favorite. Based on first impressions, Portico or NK65? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna have to pass on that answer because I have never tried an NK65. Yeah, never tried it. Goth caps are my fave? Ha, Molman. Are you, Molman, are you trolling or are you serious? Because there's been a bit of goth caps drama in the past couple of weeks. Fugu, Brobots, and Shishis. Nice. I used to like the Shishis a lot. And I love the Brobots. Fugus and Brobots are awesome. Very OG caps. The favorite cap, actually, that I don't own, the one that actually got me interested in Artisans, is the Cosmonaut. So if you guys ever come across a Cosmonaut, let me know. Cosmonauts are the Key Collective collab there with Booper. Yeah, so Molman, that's a long, very, very long story, and I'm gonna butcher all of the details. But yeah, there's been some drama with goth caps, and he's been banning people from his Discord, and not only like, you know, just random people, but some people who have been supporting him for a long time. So I don't want to get into it, and I don't want to spread drama. But if you're interested in that kind of thing, I'm sure you can catch up on the history of it in his Discord, you know, and maybe talk to a couple people and you know, kind of figure it out if you really want to hunt for it. But yeah, I do like goth caps as well. I've got a couple of them myself. But yeah, there's been a little bit of drama with them as of late. So, but yeah, I won't get into that. I won't get into that side of it. I like those Eva colorways though. They're pretty nice. Are you getting an Icky 68 or a package? I've not seen that one, Jzilla. I might be building one for a client. I haven't had any confirmed yet, but I did not buy it myself. So let's take this guy out though. Take a look here. Wait, is the PCB for this Portico hot swap? It is indeed, Veggie. Yeah, so that's why I'm also delaying. I can afford to chat and bullshit around for a bit longer tonight. Not that I don't bullshit around and chat anyways, but yeah, here's the Portico. And you can see the polycarbonate, or is it acrylic or polycarbonate? I should probably know that. But yeah, and then this guy is polycarbonate. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the one thing that's kind of a bummer about polycarbonate is that occasionally you get little like micro scratches like that guy. But hey, you know what? I don't think you're gonna be too displeased if you win this guy with the quality that this is in, because it's nice. And for what you pay, it's very nice quality polycarbonate. Now, you know, admittedly, you know, the only other polycarbonate I've seen, it's injection molded. That's good to know. The only other polycarbonate I've seen is on like really high-end keyboards, like, you know, your TGR and stuff like that. So I mean, admittedly, this is not going to be the same polycarb quality as something like that, but this is mass producible. This is at a significantly lower price point. And yeah, you know, it's nice. So, you know, you've got this emblem here on the bottom that is just a sticker, so you would be able to, I don't know what it looks like underneath. I'm not going to peel that off. It's obviously not mine. I'm not going to, you know, give this away and like peel things off and do damage to it potentially. But I think the purple is so cool. You know, a nice typing angle. Yeah, you got that right, Artemy. Dude, so lit indeed. And Mole Man, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to the drama, but Goth Caps Cornelius's are pretty rad. There we go, man. Well, and thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate the 2 months. Welcome back. And yeah, you know, I mean, I feel like there's always a little bit of drama if you go hunting for it. But the only reason I brought it up is because you had just said I love goth caps, and I didn't know. And I had literally just heard about the drama this past Friday. And so otherwise I would have never brought it up. But I was just like, are you trolling me? Because I knew some of the current events. This thing had just been going around, and so I was like, I didn't know if you were actually for real a big fan of golf caps. I did not get banned. At least if I did, I don't know it. I wasn't in his Discord. Maybe I'll try and join his Discord, and I just won't be able to now. RS so lit. Did you get one? Artemy, you know, it's a higher profile than I'm used to using, so that should answer the question for you. However, I did reach out to Bizaromi epically late to see if he had extras, and when I first reached out, he said he had one for me, but then I dropped the ball on it. Anyways, long story short, I don't have one, nor have I tried one. Hopefully I'll get one. So a nice little cable included with it too. USB-C to USB-A, you know, standard coil. Actually not standard coil. It's kind of reminds me of like an OG cable, except not much thinner, but significantly thinner. So it's a pretty long cable. It's nice. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're plugging into a PC with this, I mean, yeah, you can afford to do kind of like a cool little coil up on top here. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna be putting that one back in the case here in a minute. So yeah, we've got the gasket mounts here. I found there was a little screw in here. One thing I did find, and hopefully this isn't indicative of their packaging for others, but I don't know if my baggie just wasn't zipped up all the way, but that's the second piece of hardware that I've actually found. So anyways, this comes with extra hardware and extra bump-ons. So should you need that kind of thing. And then here's our see-through stabilizers. Is this? Oh, I thought that might be an SMD component or something for a second. So yeah, kind of like a nice little like cream. I think this will be a pretty cool match, this cream with this gold wire. I think that'll be a pretty good match for a nice build. No more screws, right? Yeah, and so here's the inside of the case, you know, admittedly not that thick, but I mean, for what you got included with this guy, I mean, it's nice. I go, you know, even if it's a little thinner, I go reusable case all day, every day. Like I said, I wouldn't be throwing this keyboard around in this case, but you've certainly got it thick enough, you know, nice enough to be able to store this thing away, and you definitely know that you're not going to have any damage to it, you know, sitting on the shelf. So, a little hydration redemption there, Kieran. Thank you so much. Cheers. All right, let's go. Yeah, what about you though, Army? Did you end up getting an RS? I can't remember if I saw one sitting on your desk. Dude, I kind of want one now. What's the front height of the board? Somewhere in the 20 millimeters or less range. I'm not 100% certain. It's not like alarmingly high or low. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's nice that it comes with stabs. I don't know if it necessarily comes with stabilizers. Obviously, I had stabilizers for this one because we're going to be, you know, putting this thing together and giving it away, and we need stabilizers for the build. But yeah, I don't think it does come. Does it? Okay, according to their page, it does. I stand corrected. I should probably know the products I promote. You know, guys, yeah, admittedly, this is the first time I've had a chance to look at this. This is the first Portico that's made its way across my desk. So we'll be experiencing this all together for the first time here. After milk lubes, might want to send you one for a build. Dude, Artemy, do it, man. That's what I'm talking about. I absolutely have time on my schedule for you, my dude. Always. Can always take care of the homies. I'm actually going to be, speaking of schedules, it's unfortunate timing. I'm actually going to be going out of town on a work trip here next week. But we've got a fun lineup this week. What do I have? I posted builds here. What do I have for builds? We've got the schedule for this week. Yeah, we've got a TGR Alice with Nixies that we're going to be building up on Wednesday. And then we're going to be rebuilding a cyberboard on Friday. And so yeah, we've got a fun week of builds planned for sure. Yeah, the TGR Alice with Nixies is gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be a little bit of a polarized week, right? I mean, you have entry level tonight, and we're gonna be giving this guy away. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be building up a TGR Alice, which we will not, I'm sorry chat, we will not be giving away the TGR Alice on Wednesday. But I hope you decide to follow and tune in for that one as well. Since we got time on our hands, you got any headphone racks? Dude, I actually did a lot of research on the Diana, the V2, and the Phi last night. You know, I mean, I would probably, if I were to get anything in the Abyss range, I would probably go with the V2. But yeah, other headphones than that, I mean, I love the Alis. The Alis is awesome, and that's kind of in that mid-Phi level. So it looks like, are these extra bump-ons, chat? Are these extras? Because there's already some installed. I think, are they just in there, just hanging out? Here's our PCB. Let me make sure I just don't do anything stupid here real quick, Artemy. And then we'll talk headphones here. Tin T2 for some IEMs, nice. What do we got going on here? Oh, this comes out together. The plate needs to come out together. And I'm wondering, is the plate screwed in on anything? I was starting to take the PCB out by itself, and that is not something I want to do because it's actually screwed in, which makes sense. Why is it shifting a little bit? Oh, it's shifting a little bit because there's a screw missing down here. And this screw right here is not screwed in all the way. What's going on here? Oh, interesting. Okay, I think I figured out what's going on here. All right, hang tight. Hang tight, friends. We lost, as you can see here, we lost a couple of screws. We will remedy that here right now. Because, yeah, we can actually take all of these screws off. I do not want to put this back together now, but that's why it's moving a little bit. Okay. Yeah, there's a nice little silicone lining in this guy too. Look at this. Nice little thick lining. And yeah, this is a injection mold polycarbonate. So pretty cool there. I like that. I like the honeycomb of it. That's cool. Wait, those are $15 per 25 switches? Wait, what do you mean, Don Bros? And I'm sorry, chat. I'm trying to keep up with chat tonight. Nixies are a lot more than $15 per 10 switches or whatever. That's like an 8K board on Mech Market, the Alice with Nixies. Oh god. Just don't even think about aftermarket with something like that. It's just too much. It's just too much. $5 of snake oil, right? I mean, Nixies would be on the nicest end of the vintage black spectrum, but it's a little bit of snake oil. All for that cloudy top housing, right? Zycos. I've never tried a Zyco. What's a Zyco? Just get one of those $400 Alice clones? Yeah, right? I mean, hey Max, glad to be here. What's up, Nicholas? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we're just getting into a little bit of trouble here with our PCB. We're just about to get this guy out of here. Not trouble, I mean, I'm just figuratively speaking. I'm getting the PCB ready and prepped up to install some stabilizers on it. There we go. Looked like we just had one. No, we had a couple of screws. It's kind of funny. So this plate, because it's hot swap, the plate screws into the PCB, and so I just don't want to. I'm hoping I haven't lost anything here. Hopefully we've got all of our parts here. I'm just trying to add these guys to my tray as we go. I think we're squared away there. And yeah, I do believe we've got the liner here. It's kind of just like a light little felt liner for absorption, I guess, and silencing probably in between. And those must be extras on the what's it called, on the package here. These gaskets, these have got to just be extras, unless they go into the case as well, but I doubt it because we've got the gaskets already installed on our plate here. All right, I'm sorry. So let me catch up on chat here. Franco with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the 2 months, brother. I appreciate that. The Max F stash emotes. Let's go. Let's go. If you want Nixie sound and feel, just get some Vince well-worn MX Blacks with some Gat milky tops. You know, that would throw off the sound of it though, Druas. The sound would definitely be a bit different. But yeah, if you want to get the aesthetic, for sure. If you want a good switch, get some Cherry MX Blacks and put some, or get some Gateron yellow switches and put some Cherry MX tops on, and you'll get a really good sound profile. It's crazy how much the sound of those tops affects it. Panda somethings, Telio somethings, heavy tactile Zycos are on mechs on Dex attempts at Holy Pandas. Oh, Theremin. That's funny. Okay, well now I know what Zycos are. And also, what's up, Theremin? Let's go, brother. Let's go. So chat, if you don't know, Theremin Goat is indeed the GOAT. The dude is constantly tuning up and reviewing switches. Dude, it's good to see you in chat. How are you doing, Theremin? What is your budget switch recommendation? Gat Yellow? What is a step above Gat Yellows? No, budget switch recommendations. I mean, you can get, I think these Cherry Hyperglides are pretty damn good, and you can get those on the cheap. I mean, we're talking probably like 20 or 30 cents a switch. Those are the new retooled Cherry MX Black switches. Aside from that, I mean, these JWKs are pretty good. Inks are pretty good. You know, I don't know how much you look in terms of like budget, but those are pretty relatively average standard, like available switches that you can grab for linears. If you're looking for tactiles, again, I'd go JWK, I'd go Cherry MX clears and maybe make some Ergo clears. If you go with that, you're looking at a little extra in terms of like, you know, buying stuff and modifying stuff. Join up in Discord, feel free to ask that same question. We can probably get more in depth on it though. But yeah, there's so much there that you can get into with switches. And yeah, same thing, Sushi Girl type. I mean, there's all sorts of things when it comes to like Franken switching things. The raw costs of getting all those switches in itself is just kind of expensive. Yeah, so they're literally not manufactured anymore. The Pandas. Yeah. If you're going for Inver Panda switches, those are OG Pandas. You know, they've re-released those, but they got significantly worse time over time. Like every subsequent re-release of the Pandas got worse than the original. Yeah, so I mean, those molds were never recovered. The original Panda, the original Inver Panda molds that the OG Pandas were made with, we are doing a build with some OG Pandas here in the next week or so. Cohen sent us some more. There's a story behind that. I won't get into that right now, but we will be doing a build on a Space 65 Cyber Voyager keyboard here in the next week or two. Franco's board. Franco, again, thanks for that sub. I think I said that. Okay, so let's see here. Artisan Labs up in chat. Let's go. Tactile's kind of butt. Yeah, Artemy, I would agree. I would agree. I mean, I like these. Dragonfruits are nice. The heavy bump tactile game, I'm out, chat. I mean, I can only talk about my preferences and switches. I do not like heavy bump tactiles. A lot of people do, but you know, not my thing. Definitely not my thing for sure. MX Master 3, yeah, equals a brick. It's kind of large. Yeah, it is definitely kind of large. Yeah, when you compare it to like this guy, like there's what I use normally for gaming. I've got the Model O coming in too, and I've heard that is pretty large too. But I've got these big man hands, so I think I can pull off the Model O. New Pandas have horrible leaf ping. Yeah, Nibblus. This is horrible everything, I feel like. What stops people from making molds from the existing old pandas? The molds were literally lost pastes. So like the group that made them lost the original molds. So they're just gone. They like tried to recreate them, but if you know anything about keyboards, nothing gets recreated. Yeah, and I mean you can find them. I mean OG Holy Pandas were running more than Nixies at some points. Yeah, I mean, like, the client, like, you know, I said I wasn't going to get into the story, but the client who had the OG Pandas that I desoldered off of an M65, we sent them to Milk to build up, or to tune up, and they got porch pirated by somebody who I can only imagine saw these things, said, what the hell is this, and threw them away. And the porch pirate incident actually ended with a nice story. Cohen Romers, who is an absolute bae, sent us some more. And so, but yeah, they were, I mean, I think the client originally spent on like the 65 Holy Pandas that he built into this board himself back in the day. I think he originally said he spent like $200, $300 on them. You know, I mean, they're like $5. It was absurd. They're like so expensive. So expensive for no reason. Okay, so we've got all the screws in here with all the little standoffs here as well. So we're going to keep that there. The plate is good. It's an FR4 plate, if you're wondering. Nice little branding on the Portico. You got the little silver lining here on the sides of the switches, and you got the gaskets on a spring leaf mount system. So we'll see how this sounds. It looks like it's got a cool, the client. Ha! There we go. Forgive me, brother. But yeah, kind of a huge bummer there on that one. But dude, it's a happy ending. I like happy endings. All right, let's get my mat out and let's do some stabilizer tuning here. We've been bullshitting for a full hour now at this point. Chat, I do apologize. It was scrolling on me pretty quickly. I tried to keep everything on top. I'm gonna unplug this. Let me know if you can hear. I just unplugged my headset. Let me know if you can hear the speakers going through my microphone. If that is the case, I will plug my headset back in or turn my monitors down a little bit more. But yeah, we're gonna go with monitors for a minute. I don't feel like listening to the IEMs right now. I want to be plugged in. All right. Created from the original, created kind of from it, right? They tried to copy it, but they did not. Yeah. Who doesn't like a happy ending? That's right, Franco. Yeah, that's right. No speakers, at least I don't think. Good, Sean. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, let me know. What up? Is Ozzy up in here? Good day, Ozzy. Oi, mate. It's good to see you. A wild Spikey appears. Alright. These actually are a new packaging for the C3 stabilizers. They're coming with a different set of stickers. A little bit different there. I still am not going to use these. Don't need to use those unless your PCB is thin. So we are going to be going for layout on this guy. It's a fixed space bar, and is it? Also, here's the. Look at this guy. It's kind of cool. And then we need to check here. We need to check if our PCB is good. I'm not going to load the whole thing up. Let's just get like one or two here, and then we'll just visually inspect the Kale hot swaps and see if. I've always had difficulty with these. I think I need to put in the whole row of hot swaps. Let's just visually inspect and then just pray that our PCB is working. That's what I'm going to do for tonight. That's what I'm going to do. Visual inspection rather than actually testing it. For a quick learning lesson, you always want to test your PCB here first, something I'm not doing tonight because I'm being lazy AF. Alright, and is it a 6.25 or a 7 for tonight? 6.25. Yeah, we're doing Dragonfruits. We're doing Dragonfruits on this one. Bro, I asked you to be my Valentine, but you playing. Who, me, Sean? I'll be your Valentine. Let's go, brother. I didn't get anything for you. I'm sorry. But I will be your Valentine. So the Portico, and I don't know if they give you options, but it comes with a 2U backspace. Fixed plate layout. That's what I'm talking about. I love that it is a 2U backspace, a enter key, a split right, obviously split a small right shift because you've got to have for the arrow cluster here, and then you've got a 6.25. The only thing I would do differently if I were designing this is I would do a 7U with a 1.5, 1.5, 7U, 1.5. That's what I would do. That's what I would do if it were me. But that's just me. There we are. Yeah, we will just trust. Trust in the heart of the cards. It's working. Everything is okay. Our PCB is good. That's what we're going with. Persian King with the 5 months. Glad I didn't miss tonight. Dude, I'm glad you didn't miss tonight either. Welcome back, Persian King. It's good to see you, my dude. It is a gasket mount. How come all these entry keyboards are hot swap? I would prefer solder. Would bring the cost down even more. Some of them offer solder capabilities, no? What keycap sets? Kegs tonight is a promotion for the Keyrative blank keycaps. So these will be dressed up on the board and given away as well. And if you are curious about these keycaps, I highly recommend you check them out. If y'all are just tuning in here, this is why we're doing this giveaway tonight. TKC has provided us with a Portico keyboard and a set of the purple, these guys here, Keyrative blank keycaps. Look at the price tag. $24 for a nice set of thick ABS blank keycaps. Why not? You know, I mean, they're all available. Everything is in stock. I think it's these ones that we got. No lavender, and that's definitely not lavender. I think it's the perp. The perp right there, 24 bucks. Boom, roasted. So thank you to TKC for providing these. And again, if you want to do the exclamation point build, I believe that link is in there. And yeah, you can find out all the info on the Portico, the Dragonfruit switches, which this was all provided by TKC. So admittedly, you know, I keep things non-biased. This is the first time I've actually seen the Portico. So you can expect my unbiased opinions on the Portico keyboard. But yeah, keep in mind that, you know, I do get this stuff for free. And so you know, that doesn't weigh in or affect my decisions, but it's just something you should know in full transparency. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So we got one extra thing of stabilizers here. I ordered a mint Portico. Nice. The mint Portico with the Magic Girl keycap set would be so hot as well. So yeah, basically everything you're seeing here on stream tonight is available on TKC's site. Ah, yes, your setup feels similar to Lulz. Yeah, choosy it is. Yeah. Although Lulz is just copying me. I was here first. I'm copying Nathan Kim. For a long time, my joke was, you found your way over to budget Nathan Kim's stream. There's no onus in any of this anymore. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Every streamer kind of has a similar setup, but yeah, me and Lulz are they're pretty much on the same wavelength. It was kind of funny too because he even had the gaff desk mat and the Growth Made shelf for a bit. And I was also running the gaff desk mat for a bit too. I wouldn't say it's the only difference. Yeah, right. Nathan and I total twins. Let's go. I think that's all we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2, 3, and then 4. Yeah, perfect. And I don't know if we need any of those. I'll leave them on hand. But yeah, other than that, I think these are just extras for the stabilizers there. You have PC key monitor desk. Of course, it's the same. Right, we're all copying each other. Everyone in chat is just copying me. Let's go. Come on, bro. One question for Max. Do you know by any chance how the artisans are gonna work with the unicorn? I know there was a collab, but how is it gonna work? Oh, no idea. I have no clue. You've just filled me in with some information by letting me know that there are artisans being provided with the unicorn keyboards. I didn't know that a minute ago. Does it take a long time to get used to a 65% keyboard? Nah, not at all. Also, what's up, Esteban? I'm assuming that's you, Esteban. Estebaner. Nice Twitch name, brother. Yeah, no, it's easy. I mean, it's simple, real simple. The only thing that gets you a little bit of getting used to is like a 60% keyboard, like this one, or I've got another one over here. But 60% keyboards are my go-to. A lot of people, because these are all layered, if you guys are new to keyboards, first of all, welcome. You found your way into a weird side of the internet tonight. Prepare your wallets. But if you are just tuning in and are like, what the hell is all this keyboard stuff about? We run keyboards on all sorts of different layouts. This is the smallest layout any normal human can go. There are crazy humans out there who go smaller than this still, but that is a story for another day. This is the smallest I recommend going. Again, preference, but also just keep that in mind. And these keyboards are all built on layers. So my main layer, and then I could have a second layer, I could have a tertiary layer. The PCBs allow for all sorts of customization. So you look at this and you say, dude, where are your function keys? Where are your F1, F4, all that shit, you know? Hit function, here on the right side, F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, that's all taken care of. Where's your tilde key? The key below escape, function escape. So, you know, where's your delete key? Function backspace. Where's your arrow cluster? For me, I use HHKB arrows. So HHKB arrows are function. I hit function with my pinky, and then it's boom, 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 boom. Up, left, right, down. So that might be a little bit of getting used to for you. You can also do a function layer where on your main layer here, you have no right shift. I see some people do this where you have no right shift. This is up arrow, down arrow, left, right. And that way you can kind of have the same layout that I'm showing you here with a different arrow cluster. And then if you wanted to do, these PCBs are kind of cool. If you tap it, it's the up arrow. If you hold it, it's the shift key. So kind of cool. I don't do that one. I'm fine with HHKB arrows, but to each their own. What's the beauty of these keyboards is that it enables you to do so much. And so when you ask me a question like, hey, does it take long to get used to it? With something like a 60%, sure. A 65% is easy because a 65% has a dedicated arrow cluster on it. So basically what you're looking at here is going to be very similar to the Portico keyboard, which we're building tonight. A couple exceptions, but very, very similar. And so yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't, a 65% is a very, very easy pedestrian keyboard to get into without having tried anything like this before. So yeah, very simple. That back. In before I come back and people are like, dude, show that thing off again. All right, first custom key is gonna be a 65. There you go, Lunar. Let's go. Let's go. The La Chiffre. Is that a La Chiffre? Is that a keyboard or is that something going on? 1%, let's roll. 1% keyboard? Dude, let's go. Let's go. 1%, a series of 1%. So you get two 1%. And then you just do function modifiers between the two of them. 10% keyboard. You guys have lost me now. Now you're getting me all sorts of confused. But yeah, if you're new and you're here with us here tonight, welcome. Like I said, you found yourself to a weird side of the internet tonight, but enjoy yourself. And like I said, prepare your wallet. These things are oftentimes expensive, but tonight we're actually looking a refreshingly entry-level keyboard. So, you know, there are entry points, and yeah, just keep that in mind. You know, not everything. You might get some sticker shock on some of these things in the keyboarding hobby. So yeah, definitely keep in mind that there are entry-level things available for you. And yeah, we don't do any gatekeeping here, so by all means, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in chat, and I can try and point you in the right direction. Cookie Delicious with the follow, Violet Shadow with the follow, and Piano Man with the follow. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate that. How are you all doing tonight? ISO layout. Hey, no hatred here. Go for the ISO layout if you want it. Go for it. ISO does exist. Not every keyboard designer runs ISO compatibility on their plates, but you can find it. For all the people out there in the EU who want ISO. What is that work mat? This is just a pretty simple like electronics engineering mat you can find on Amazon. I don't even know if this one is in my gear profile. You can find all the gear I use in, you can do !gear, I think, or you can go to the sponsor section and find the link there to my kit, mykit.com. Yes, F-E, E-White, Fuji 65%. Nice, let's go. But everyone is telling me that it's a trap. Dude, keyboards? Absolutely is a trap. You are the only barrier between keyboards and your wallet. And if you are not strong, then keyboard will rape wallet. Be careful. I don't know why I did that in a Russian voice, but if y'all are just tuning in to my stream for the first time, my name is Max, and we do funny, stupid, silly voices from time to time. I am not Russian. I know it just sounded like it. If you had closed your eyes, you'd be like, whoa, is this guy KGB? I'm not, or am I? I'm not. But am I? Maybe, but I'm not. No, I'm not. Just my moderators. My moderators are KGB. I need to actually get a drink if I'm gonna hydrate. Sean, Kegs, I will get a drink here in just a second. Until then, please hold your hydrates. Thank you though, I appreciate that. And Zazu with the gifted sub, let's go. Jin, welcome. Jin0993, congratulations. Zazu Keys, thank you so much again for the gifted sub. Thank you, I appreciate that. You're too kind. Max, have you built Franco's cyberboard yet? Hooligan, I have not. There's a reason why we're delayed. I haven't gotten into the full details of the story, but there is a reason. There's a good reason actually. And we will be getting into that build, I think, early March. I'm still waiting on the switches to get back to me. But yeah, long story short, Hooligan, we ran into a porch pirate incident. We sent the OG Holy Pandas over to Milk to tune them up and get them ready for the board. And some random dude stole the switches. So, rip. But yeah, soon. We were able to source new OG Holy Pandas, which was a huge win. A huge win. Huge. Huge. Stop, I don't want to go broke, please. Good luck, Lunar. You better just exit out of my stream now. Definitely don't go to my gear page. If you want to see the perfect example of what you don't do, go to my gear page. My kit. Don Bros Flow, thank you for the hydrate. I am gonna go get a drink here in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna finish painting these housings and then I will get a drink and you all will be redeemed with your hydrate commands. Save your points too, because I know that hydrate command is pretty cheap. I'm going to add, I keep promising, no one's close yet to the things I'm going to add for the number of points I'm going to add them for, so don't feel bad about me being lazy and not adding these points yet. But I'm going to add things like make me grow a mustache. Prepare your points. It's going to probably be like 100k plus points to make me grow a mustache, but I'm sure somebody will save them up. Yeah, Porch Pirate probably just threw those things away, Drews. Didn't even know. Porch Pirate probably threw away $300 worth of keyboard switches because they were opened up too, so they wouldn't have even looked like keyboards. They would have looked at them and been like, are these Legos? What do we got here? And would have just dumped them. Would have dumped them in the trash. Meanwhile, $300 worth of switches. Big rip. Plus extras of what are we talking about? Extras of what? I feel like white goes well with a lot of keycaps. You're looking at like E-white cases and stuff like that. Yeah, E-white is a pretty popular finish these days. I feel like a lot of designers are like catching notoriety and attention of like, you know, newcomers to the hobby by doing E-white cases. It used to be back in the day where you would get cases in two options. It would be silver or black. And if you were fancy, you would have red. But that was it. There was nothing. Blue-gray was a very rare thing back then. Making you have a mustache? Not hard, just gotta get your wife on board. Hey, she's okay with the beard, and that's why it would be a channel point redemption. If people redeem the make Max have a mustache, what happens is Max grows a beard out, and then he shaves it before stream. You all enjoy a mustache for a stream, and then I shave the mustache after the stream. So my wife would be, I haven't even checked it with her, but I know she'd be 100% okay. She would be fine with it for a stream, and then I would shave it, and we'd be good. So, yeah. I'm not jeopardizing my happy home here. A monkey tail, dude. It's for a stream. You can make me do whatever you want. I don't care. Tell Max what to grow on his face. As long as I'm not carving anything, you know, insensitive into my face, I don't care. I'm not gonna do like a Hitler stash or anything like that. So don't ask that. Just wear a mask 24/7 to hide it from her. Oh God. No, I would be okay. She's fine. She likes the beard. The beard is all good. My kids get a little upset. Shave chest hair in a heart. I'm not doing that. Mohawk? I would not do that. I wouldn't mess with the hair. The hair is fine where it is. You could make me do stripes and a beard though. Think of it. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to think about it. We're gonna go be right back. I'm gonna get some water. We've got our housings done. We're going to insert the stems here in a second. We'll paint the wires. We'll get the stabilizers installed on the PCB. We'll test them, make sure they sound good. Get the plate and PCB put together. Start installing some switches. Get this thing in the case. There's no soldering tonight. It's a hot swap board. Not too much longer to go. We'll probably have this thing built. What time is it? 10:30? We'll probably have it built by 11 o'clock. So, all right. We'll be right back, chat. Go grab a drink refill. We'll see you in a minute. Alright. Alright, so for everyone who had me hydrate, you're all getting consolidated into a single deep hydration. Ready? Beautiful. Just water. Nothing too crazy. Okay, veggie. We'll do one more. Hydrate again. There we go. Hydrate again. In all caps. You're not the boss of me. Just to show you, chat, that you're not the boss of me, I'm not gonna hydrate, Sean. You just got consolidated into veggies. Hydrate. So there you go. Enjoy that. For those of you who spam hydrate on me, I'll show you. I'll show you who's boss. Oh, keep them coming. Because you all just got hydrate consolidated into a single veggie hydration. If I drink anything right now, it's because I wanted to, not because you told me to. All right, let's get some stabilizer wires painted. We've got the housings. Oh, you know what? We've got the housings done, but I need to put the stems in first. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna guys, what we do here. This is like the main thing I do. You send me a keyboard to build. This is what I'm doing for you. So I take great pride in my stabilizer tuning. We paint the inside of the housing here. A fairly thin coating of 205G0 for the actual housing. Then you take the stem, double opening, single opening. Take the double opening, and that goes towards the opening here on the housing. So if you guys are new to keyboards, that's how you put these guys together. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now for all of them. And then we do a very liberal coating of 205G0 on the wire. That's the big money, super awesome way to tune your stabilizers. Anyone else who tells you anything different, they're not following the MaxF way. And if you ask me, there's only one way to do this thing. There is no other way to tune a set of stabilizers. What's your poisons, Jay? We're just working with some water right now. I had a little bit of a little energy drink a minute ago, but I've got work tomorrow. I'm gonna be taking it easy tonight. So just water. The hydrate is nice because it makes sure with all the talking I do, I keep drinking, which I forget to do otherwise. So a nice liberal coating on the wire. That's pretty important there. So J Hall 902 with the follow. Thank you very much. And I might have missed a follow or two, but thank you so much if you all have followed here this evening. Normally I call that out every time. How are you doing tonight there, J Hall? Welcome. Hope you all are having a wonderful evening here. And yeah, so this is one wire here done. Basically, you want to apply a coating of lube to this wire to where you can't really see the wire underneath it. You're going to go a little bit past the 90-degree angle, which you might be able to go just a little bit more on this guy. And then yeah, the wire clips into the housing here. And there we go. That's one side done. I clip it into the housing, and then you can flip it. Flip it here and go to the other side, and rinse, repeat. That's what we're going to be doing for literally all these wires you see here. That's all there is to it. You'll get a feel for it over time, and I kind of just eyeball it. You know, I've been doing stabilizer tuning for long enough here now. I mean, I've tuned probably... I think last I checked, I've got over 150 keyboards I've built. Many of which are for clients. I mean, I've had quite a few keyboards, don't get me wrong, but many of which are for clients, and so, I mean, it's all muscle memory for me these days. But people ask me, like, how much lube on the wire? I don't know, enough. My stabilizers doesn't sound too good. Didn't use enough lube. My stabilizer feels sluggish. You used too much lube. I'd like to tell you there's a science to it, chat. There's a specific way to do it, but I mean, that's literally it. That's literally it. Somewhere in the middle. And I've just been doing it long enough that, you know, I just have got the feel down. I got a feeling. That's all there is to it. Yeah, and if you're like, dude, I just want to get a keyboard and I want to get something custom that I would have to build. I don't feel like doing it. Send it to me. I build for free these days. A little shameless promotion. So if y'all are inclined, if you have something cool you got coming in, hit me up. Like, hey Max, I've got this kit coming in. I don't feel like building it myself. If it's something I'm interested in, I'll build it for you. Admittedly, I've become a little more picky since I started switching over to a free service, but you know, yeah, message me. Hit me up on Discord. You can do !Discord, you can grab that. Ibel Skim, and Ace of Roses, Lobster Steven Newport, and MLKT Milk Tea. Thank you so much for the follows, y'all. Appreciate that. How are y'all tonight? Welcome. Got a lot of new followers this evening with the TKC promotion. We're tuning some stabilizers for the Portico here right now. If you're just tuning in, welcome. And you know, I'm gonna start paying attention here to chat. I've been kind of going off on a little tangent here as of late. All right, Artemy, thank you so much. Catch you later. See you when I'm told. Totaled? Oh, dude, I'm sure I'll catch up with you though. Would you do the same thing with the plate-mounted stabs? Yes, same thing. I love how you teach how to do it each and every time. Someone learns right there. People with big hearts like you or Howie learn. Thanks, Persian. I appreciate the kind words, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I always try. I skim over it faster some nights than others, but I always try and give just like a little quick note on what I'm doing. Like I try not to dwell on it, and I think I ranted a little bit longer than I normally do tonight. But yeah, I try and every time I'm going over soldering, the techniques I use. There's nothing secret here. And these are just good little hacks, good little habits to be in the know of if you're building a keyboard yourself. And yeah, by all means, like I said, if you're going through it and you're like, dude, I'm over my head. I don't feel like doing any of this. Then yeah, consider me. Haha. Boom. Scared you'll mess up? Nah, Lunar, you'll be okay. Like I said, yeah, I mean, there's really basically you just gotta take your time. There's not much to it. Why don't you make how-to videos for YouTube? I do, Jayzilla. I have a YouTube channel, and I do have a stabilizer tuning guide on there. Stabilizer tuning is the biggest part of this process. I'd make a soldering guide, but really soldering has been covered. There's an Aussie guy who does tutorials like that. God, I can't remember his name, but he's incredible. He's got a great personality, and he does all sorts of like electronics guides and reviews and tutorials, and he does a better soldering tutorial than I could ever do. And he's much more charismatic as well about it. But yeah, I mean, for stabilizer tuning, that's the biggest part of the keyboard tuning process, I think, in my opinion. EEV blog. Absolutely, Drews, you got it. Yeah, key is where you want to go to if you want to check out how to solder. But yeah, for stabilizer tuning, yeah, by all means, go to my YouTube channel. I do have a stabilizer tuning guide there. It has been redone by Nathan Kim better. He's using the exact same method I use. However, it has been redone and is more articulate, and it has better visuals on Nathan Kim's channel. I'll be right up. I'm totally fine with saying that. Go to Nathan Kim's channel and watch his stabilizer tuning guide. He uses the exact same method I do, and he goes over the other options and the positives and negatives of it, and why he uses the same method I do, and You know, he goes over it in depth and he's got good visuals. I mean, yeah, just if you're looking for a stabilizer tuning guide on YouTube, Teja Types is the way to go. But yeah, he actually, during one of his subathons, and this isn't why I recommend his video to go to, yeah, he's just a good guy. But he actually did, during a subathon, he reviewed all the stabilizer tuning recommendations. While I think mine is pretty cringe, he actually voted mine #1 out of all the other guides. So I was pretty hyped up about that. I liked that. It was a nice little cap off to my week to get some recognition from Nathan. He's a good dude. At first, I learned soldering before, but it's scary for the first time. Yeah, Sean. I think the soldering is the most intimidating part of the process for people. And yeah, you know, I mean, let me tell you, as long as you have good tools, soldering is easy. Luckily for me, I accidentally bought some Krytox 205 G2 off Amazon so I can lube like 700 stabilizers. There you go. I'm new here and I've already learned so much. Portico, thank you, I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm happy to hear it. I hate desoldering with that pump. Oh, I know. Yeah, if you do any large scale amount of desoldering, you're gonna want to get yourself an actual vacuum. The vacuum is a lifesaver. What's the name of the soldering method you use when you solder one pin and then the other? I don't know if it's named this officially, but I dub it the Woden method. Yeah, so there was a guy who built keyboards when I first started getting into the hobby named Woden. He's on YouTube. He's a German keyboard collector. And yeah, I mean, he was building all sorts of things. And yeah, so I dub it the Woden method. He was the first guy I saw use the method. But it's the method I use to ensure that switches have got a good contact point on the PCB. And so, you know, that's one of the main takeaways from my channel. Like, if you're looking at soldering, like, the actual soldering part of the process is easy, but you want to make sure you've got the switches in the proper place for sure. I mean, that's something that some people miss. You see a lot of times with people's first builds, crooked switches or switches that don't have good contact points on the PCBs. And there are techniques you can utilize to ensure that doesn't happen to you. And I'd absolutely recommend watching some VODs or, you know, going over some guides to help catch you on that. I mean, that might be one reason why I should do a soldering guide. I just haven't done that yet, though. For those who don't recognize Nathan Kim as yeah, Teja Types. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, his Western name, I guess he goes by as Nathan. I've always just known him as Nathan. Simp. Max F #1 representing the DMV. Yeah, you know it. Let's go. Moving up in the world, Team A. What are we moving? What, moving up in the world from like Nathan Kim recognizing my soldering video or my stabilizer tuning video? The Woden method. Yeah, burn your hand off. Yeah, I guess that would leave an impression. Yeah, I mean, you could burn your hand off. Definitely be careful. You would really have to get in there with it to burn your hand off, but you can burn your fingertip. I mean, what lube are you using? This is 205 G0. Boom. Yep. 205 on the stabs. The reason I use this over like a dielectric grease for the stabilizers is because I have so much of it on hand. Honestly, it's a quality of life thing. I don't want to carry multiple things, and I already have so much 205 that there's just no reason for me to carry dielectric grease as well. Dielectric grease would work fine for this part. You would want to use 205 on the housings of the stabilizers, but for the wire, dielectric grease would work fine. Or like a super lube. But I just opt to do this guy. in 205. 205 is also, I mean, I could meme and say, well, 205 G0 has got a lifetime shelf life where dielectric grease breaks down. That is true. That is a true statement. But 205 G0 is also going to disperse within your stabilizer housing long before the actual compound breaks down. And so 205 G0 stabilizers, well, you will get a very, very nice result as a new build if you've done it correctly. It will also break down over time. It won't technically break down, but the lubricant will like shift and move around inside this housing here just as you're doing this motion over and over again. It's just gonna happen. And so it'll happen that way, way, you know, it'll never break down technically, whereas dielectric grease could. So I mean, the only real way in which, you know, dielectric grease over 205 G0 is a, you know, a positive benefit is if like you fall into the category of, I have 50 keyboards. I'm going to build this keyboard and it's going to sit on a shelf for the next 3 years. And I might use it, you know, 5 times. And in that case, then yeah, you probably do want to use 205 G0. It would have an actual benefit and that would not be a meme. Although your keyboard collection would be. But yeah, I hope I explained that well. What I'm trying to say is dielectric grease is just as fine. Okay, stabilizers are tuned. All right, so here's the next part. Here's where I'm going to take a set of my personal key rate of keycaps, and I'm going to install these stabilizers on the PCB. I'm going to put my key rate of keycaps on them and test them up and make sure everything sounds good. This is an important part of the process. You're not going to want to miss this part of your keyboard build. You're always going to want to test your stabilizers before you build it up. You are not going to want to have to desolder your entire board after you've tuned it all up and said, damn it, you know what? I could use a little more lube on my spacebar. There's ways to spot treat, but it is always easier to put things back together if you can just get in there, take the wire out of the housing, and have another go at it. Bro, Max, that Insta post of the villain layer is wild. Kami? You talking about Kami 5V? It is wild. If only you knew. Yeah. Kami's collection, that's not even like a fifth of what that dude owns. That guy is insane. The amount of flex that Kami has, like in the artisan world, Western artisans, collectors, and so when I say artisans, I mean these. In the Western world, people will say often, like when they're looking to move a keycap, they need some money. They'll say, look, I love this. I'd like to keep it from going to China. When they say going to China, they mean going to Kami. Or there's a couple other collectors, but once keycaps end up in their collection, if it's something they need, they never leave. There's a few collectors who are like that. It's just funny. They're like, I'd rather this not go to China. Because they know if it goes to China, nobody else is going to ever see it again in America. It's going to end up in the museum. I would love to go over to China and visit Kami and see his collection. The dude has just got an immense collection. It's so cool. Where can I see the pick in question? Sean, feel free to link it. I have no issue with linking Kami's Instagram. If you want to link direct to that post for people in chat, I'll even click on it and I can load it up in the screen here and we can look at it together. He posted a new one. He posted the initial teaser and then he posted a gallery of like 10 images. Yeah, it's Comi with a C. COMI 5V. That should load it up. So chat, they include these with stabilizers. You only need these if your screws are overlapping pads on your PCB. And what I mean by that is sometimes when you're building a keyboard, this guy here, and these are where the screws go in. These are where the screws go in here. Sometimes this overlaps with pins for a switch. If that overlaps, you're gonna wanna put one of those washers in so that your screws don't bottom out the pads. Oh, so what's up, Sherilyn? Good to see you. We are building a special something later on this week. I'm not sure if you saw the schedule. Got the switches in from Milk. It is looking nice. Yeah, we'll look at it together. That thing, that image gallery, I mean, yeah, this is, like I said, this probably is not. This is not Kami's full collection, but God, he has got some keyboards. Yeah, the villain's lair. He's got so many. So these are all CC boxes, it looks like, full of artisans. Boom, 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 boom. Those are all artisan keycaps. So when I break out this is a 8x6 box, whereas the CC box is 8x8 with the 4 corners chopped off. So it's actually, instead of 8x8 being 64, it's actually 60 keycaps. So every single one of these here, boom, 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 like all of them are full CC boxes, it looks like, with 60 keycaps like this in all of them. And so when a keycap goes over to Kami, it stays in Kami's collection. Like, yeah, I mean, you can see the writing on the wall there. Like, that is probably in the range of, like, let me paint this for you in someone who doesn't look at keyboards picture. There's a BMW X5. There's a BMW X5. There's a BMW X5. Another. All the way down. Like, Kami doesn't collect anything other than keycaps that probably move aftermarket for insert guess now, and it's just absurd. Like, dude, it's pretty close. Those are 60 caps, each one of them is fire. Kami collects KWK, he collects Clack, he collects Booper, he collects Gaff, he collects, I think he's got some bongos. He collects, I mean, you see all of his keycaps. He's got everything here. Like bongos sell aftermarket for a crazy amount. Let's just give it a small number. Let's say $300. $300 is a very reasonably priced bongo. Some of them might be more, some of them might be less. And let's do 300 times 60. That's 18 grand. I mean, yeah, it's absurd. And then yeah, the keyboards, like, it's just absurd. There's like these shelves, it's like one keyboard there and another keyboard in front. I wish you could zoom in. Instagram has got such terrible resolution. But I wonder if Jay from Top Clack has that many keys? No, he most certainly does not. He most certainly does not. There's nobody that has this number of keeps. And these are like that right there, that one, I could be wrong, but these two right here look like that's an OTD CLS. I could be wrong, but that right there, it kind of has a beige look to that finish. I think he has not one, but two OTD CLS. Nah, Instagram doesn't do that. Instagram doesn't do that. Instagram is just like, you're stuck with this. But yeah, it's absurd. Like, and I'll look at all of them that aren't even built. So many of them aren't even built. This TGR, look at the finish on this TGR. Two of them, by the way. That's not like duplicated, like doubled up. It's 2 of them, and that's a commission there. That's the honeycomb weight. That's a commission there. That's like a one-off TGR there. But yeah, look at like the finish on it. How it has like the sort of like edged design, and like he's got these OG beige, super beat up keycaps. Dude, I love this. I love this board. That finish on it is so good. But yep, that's the museum. That's the keyboard museum in China. Oh, he's got them on Z Frontier. Dude, awesome. Yeah, so I'll let you guys check out Z Frontier on your own time. He's got some Gundams mixed into him. Little Gunpla action. Yeah, it's just absurd. It's just absurd. And the Gundams are probably like color matched with the keyboards. Kami's insane. Kami's insane. RBB is insane. RBB has a super fire collection. Like, if we're looking at people on like the west, or on the in a westerner, Armendis is one of my favorite locals. Rich has got an absolutely incredible collection too. Yeah, so really good stuff. Yeah. He gets all this stuff for free, right? Yeah, probably, right, Jay? I wish. What does this guy do for a living? Kami and RBB, they come from like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but they're family money. It's family money. In you know, like, I mean, I don't think they're like self-made millionaires, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's, you know, they're high up echelon in status in like China. But again, I don't know. I don't know them personally. You know, so I'm just speculating. Pure and complete speculation. I'm just cleaning up my lube here real quick, and we'll like halfway put that away, because we're gonna put some switches on here. We're not gonna do those quite yet. We're gonna do these switches right here for just a hot second, and we're gonna test to make sure everything is sounding tip top. Glad I'm not into artisans. Oh, I know. Yeah, save yourself. Artisans are insanely expensive. So here's another keyboarder dubbed terminology here that I use. So Lulz is actually the first guy I saw use this. Good old Lulz Stacks. He does a method on stabilizer testing, which I really like. I've adopted it since I saw him do it for the first time, where he puts his keycaps and switches and everything on for the stabilized keys. He puts his stabilized key on here, and then what he does is he presses half of the key down, and then with the half of the key depressed kind of halfway, then he presses on the other side. And by doing this, it gets rid of the keycap sound, and you can just hear if the wire is rattling in your housing. So it's kind of a cool technique there to test your stabilizers. Like I said, we saw Lulz do that the first time, so we dub it the Lulz method. The Thax method of stabilizer testing. I'm so happy to see another creator build a Portico. Oh, nice, man. Creativity. Well, I'm happy to bring it to you. And if the dice roll in your favor, you might just be winning this. The Lulz tap. There we go. We'll call it the Lulz tap. I did a crazy build yesterday. Nice. Tell me what you got working, Nicholas. What do we got? Those sound good. I am pleased. All right. So these are the red Curative caps, by the way, from round 1. So I use these on a regular basis when I'm building up keyboards. Our Niçois. Niçois. I did, dude. I'm so sorry. Did you just call me Nicholas? What's up, Buzzkill? I'm sorry, brother. I wish I could say Nico. Yeah. I know. Nah, I was just trolling with the Niçois. Nico is a buzzkill. What's up, though, dude? What do you got? What were you building up the other day? Oh, let's see here. Dude, what in the hell? Who did the engrave on the back of this? This is kind of crazy. Oh, is it not? Oh, there it is. That's kind of nutty, dude. Like the team liquid and... Oh, let's get it back to 100. The resolution is still not resolving too high on this, but dude, nice. Your tattoo artist did it. Dude, that's cool. Hell yeah. It's so cool how you can like add your little imprint on keyboards. I love it. I love it. I'm getting photos of it done this week. Dude, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, the only other person I've seen do engraves like that on a keyboard is a guy named Apsuni. And Apsuni, he has done kind of like a similar thing with some keyboard builds for clients. He's on Instagram, and God, yeah, his work is insane. Absolutely insane. All right, so with our stabilizers tuned up here, now is the time for us to screw our plate down. Normally we do things a little bit differently in terms of orders of operation for the keyboard, but it being a hot swap, things are a little bit different. So basically the plate and PCB screw together on this so that you don't have the halves kind of separating on you. It's going to enable you to swap around builds and switches, on the fly with keeping some rigidity on your PCB and plate here, which is kind of nice. And yeah, it's just a bit different. I'd recommend tuning in on Wednesday night if you want to see what I normally do after stabilizer tuning for a normal, typical build. This one's a bit unusual for us. The order of operations, that is. Okay, so we've got another screw hidden here. I'm missing one screw, but luckily we have extras. So we've got a screw going in here. So we install our liner here. It's kind of like almost like a felt. It's almost like a felt liner there on that guy. And yeah, I don't believe somewhere there's another screw. So I'm just gonna grab it. I think it was free floating in here, and I put it in the Ziploc bag at the start. And so, however this goes to, you still have extra screws of all sizes, both the gold and the black. The black ones are for your PCB plate, and the gold ones are for the actual case. Alright, so that was this guy right here. Yeah, Team Liquid theme. Yeah, so these caps, those Team Liquid caps actually were provided by the same vendor who we're kind of doing this whole build for tonight. They are the ones who did the TKC, the Infinikey TKC, or the Infinikey Team Liquid caps. Kind of cool. Apsuni. Yeah, Nico. Apsuni's work is crazy. All right, so yeah, we're done with the lube. We can clean that up. Key Company, the real plug. Yeah, we've got some plugs here for it, but I mean, you know, we are giving this whole build away, so you got to expect it a little bit, and everything on it is provided by TKC, from the switches to the keycaps to the stabilizers to the actual board itself. So, big shout out and thank you to them for this all tonight. So, extra stabilizer stuff, extra gaskets. We can just put those in the case. And we are good here to get rid of our big blue mat. We can go ahead and get this guy mounted now at this point. So here again is the keyboard in question. And yeah, this guy is gonna sit down right nicely there on that. Cool. With the top case interfacing there. Alright, so let's see here. Standoffs are in. Yes, indeed. Let me see if I can get this in the right orientation. Of course, I started wrong. There we go. Yeah, the lavender switches. Alright, you know what I needed to do, though? Let's see if we can do it like this. Yeah, that's beautiful. Alright, that, from a quality of life perspective, that just worked much better than I thought it would. Well done. That's easy. Just muted enough to not look crazy? Yeah, it's kind of like a lighter color, like a lavender, right? Using the automation of the screwdriver, just, not that the torque is too crazy on this, but just to get it close. And then we will of course be hand torquing the screws. Where did that screw go? I might have just lost a screw. I literally didn't hear it and it fell off somewhere. Raz with the 7 months. Let's go, brother. Good to see you, Raz. Hey Max, how do you like the mat? So it's the same finish as the gaff mat, so it's not the nicest finish. It's a little rougher, but the coloring and the quality of it, so on point, Raz. It looks so good. Did I lose two? Did I lose 2 screws? Do y'all see it? Should have kept it on the blue mat to put the screws in. And the stitching is very nice. I mean, the only negative on these mats, the KWK mats, is that it's a rougher finish. It's not a nice smooth cloth. It's not like, you know, sandpaper, you know, obviously. But yeah, it is a rougher finish. Dude, I don't know what happened. It's gonna like fall off of me. I don't know what happened to that screw there. How bizarre. It'll turn up somewhere. There's 2 of them. Either way, we're gonna be going in here for 1. All right. Yo, we've got some winner chicken dinner up in the gambling side of things today. Yo, thank you so much for the 50 bits. I'm doing well, OPM. How about yourself? Let's see here. If y'all are just tuning in, welcome. We are just getting into it here. Putting the putting the board all together. We'll be putting our Dragonfruits in here as well in just a minute. Beauty of a hot swap, we can put those switches in here. Near towards the end of everything. So the threading of these screws actually on the standoffs is metal as well, which is kind of nice. So still, definitely don't recommend torquing anything with like a drill, you know. And so I will be, you know, doing this by hand at this point. Oh man, everyone's gambling here now. Raz, as soon as we get to, what do you think of 100K, Raz, for the redemption on the beard? For people that want to make me grow facial hair. Y'all spammed the bot too much now. It can't keep up. The bot is screaming. It's like, give me a minute. I can't breathe. Ah, chat. Let go. Ow. How much does the Portico run? I should know the answer to that question, because while this is brought to you, timing made specific for the release of the key rate of switches, this is also a look here, a first look at the Portico. $119, $129, somewhere in that low 100s range. Very nice. For that price, very, very nice. Build process, not too bad at all. Yeah, you know, I'll just give you a quick close-up on this guy so you can see the quality of the polycarbonate. You know, yeah, I mean, for just over $100, very, very nice. Curious to see what it's going to sound like. These are stock switches, so keep that in mind tonight. But yeah, you know, everything tuned up here. This is what you saw is the only thing you need to tune up, and now from this point, it's all just plug and play with your switches. And so nothing to it there. Really a pretty easy build process. I mean, we probably started the build at the actual tuning of the build was probably started at, I want to say, like an hour into the uptime. And so with all of the chatting I've been doing, I want to say the build probably took us less than an hour for sure. Yeah, 65% is a great layout. So the one thing you want to do when you're putting together a hot swap, you know, of course the main thing you got to do is you got to tune the stabilizers. The switches themselves are, as it states, hot swap. These Kale hot swap sockets are pretty nice in terms of quality. You do want to be careful though. You want to make sure that the metal pins on your switch here, you want to make sure these guys are straight. You don't want them to be like, you know, bent or crooked or anything. You want to make sure your Kale hot swaps are going to be able to receive these metal pins without any issues. And so, you know, if you get any tension or anything, stop pushing. You don't want to have a Kale hot swap pop off on you. That would be a drag. And yeah, you'll find bent pins here and there. Can't wait for the affordable TKLs to start coming out. There we go. Yeah, that would be the next right move. You're gonna start seeing it here soon. I know of a couple of people testing out injection mold and using it on TKLs, so it's definitely coming. Hey, Cornine, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. How are you doing tonight, Cornine? Those switches look so good. Isn't it kind of cool, the purple with the dragon fruits? I agree. I Thought they would be a nice combo. Look at that. They're pretty nice. The Dragonfruit switches are very much so a lighter tactile. They're going to be similar to your Cherry MX Clears and Cherry MX Brown switches. Dissimilar from your Zelio V2s, your Holy Pandas, your T1s, your Kiwis. If you're looking for the heavier tactile, the Kiwi is what you want to look for. The Kiwi's actually being restocked tomorrow too. For those of you looking for a heavier tactile, you're definitely going to want to check out the Kiwis. They're pretty nice. I did a full review of them on my YouTube channel, and then, yeah, like I said, they sell out pretty quickly, and so, yeah, I'm going to hydrate here for you now. What did Agent Hubcap say that you're going to disagree with? Let's see here. The injection molded keyboard seems like a total ripoff. May as well buy a pre-built at that point. Injection mold allows us to release these cases at a much nicer price point. And so if it saves you some money, you're still getting a nice plate. You're still getting a nice PCB. And the case is going to be, I mean, of varying levels of quality. Rama's Kara. What was the 65% that Rama did? That was injection mold. And so it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. I have not had one of those on my desk yet, so I cannot compare this. I'm sorry, chat. I cannot give you a comparison of this keyboard here to like the NK65 entry edition or the Kara keyboard. But you'll see those are coming in at a significantly cheaper price point. And yeah, you're still getting a lot of the benefit. Yeah, so Agent Hubcap, it's just different. You know, there's positives and negatives. How to enter giveaway. So I'm probably going to have us play some marbles here. So when it comes time, all you'll have to do is just type !play. Is it hot swap? Yes, it is. It is indeed. Which is why I'm not tuning these switches. I also just don't like tuning switches. But I absolutely recommend tuning the switches, and so if you are the lucky winner of this keyboard, I would recommend you take these switches and tune them up and then just put them right back in there. You just type !play when we actually play marbles. Don't worry, if you're here when we play marbles, it will be very apparent. You'll have yourself and all 100+ other people in chat typing the same thing. !play. But yeah, not time for that yet. Not time for that quite yet. We're still gonna build this thing up and see what it feels like and sounds like first. I'll give you my... And again, I mentioned this earlier in chat. I will mention it again now for all of you new to the channel tuning in. Welcome first and foremost. Thank you so much for catching the stream and hanging out with us here. I know I've got a good number of new viewers here, and thank you so much for the follows, you guys. I really appreciate it. You know, I build keyboards like this and others generally about 2 to 3 nights a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are the nights I stream. Fridays is normally like a little bit more variety. But this week we've got a TGR Alice we're going to be building up with Nixie switches on Wednesday. So the complete opposite of this. This is a very entry-level board you're looking at here tonight. We will have a true endgame masterpiece that we're going to be building up on Wednesday. And yeah, you're likely to see all sorts of things on my channel. A full myriad of streams related to keyboards, all sorts of different brands and designers and everything else. But yeah, real quick, I did want to state that everything here on stream was provided to us complimentary by TKC. This is a promotional stream. I am sponsored by the Key Company, but in no way do my thoughts and opinions on anything I review get directly directly influenced by TKC. That was one of the things that when I, signed up to be a sponsor and started accepting that from different vendors, my opinions are my own. I hope you can trust that, but I always want to be transparent with you guys. I want to keep it real with you. This stuff was all sent to me for free. So I've done Dragonfruits in the past. I've done reviews of Dragonfruits. I've done reviews of other switches for TKC. This is the first time I've done the Portico. And so the Portico, I will be doing a little bit of review for you guys here this evening after having built one and seeing what it sounds and feels like. And then the Curative Keycaps, I've already had these. I've got these in my personal collection. I cannot recommend these guys enough. These are $24 on their website. And for just any time you need it type of keycap set, these are fantastic. You can find the link to these by doing, what is it, giveaway? Or I think I did it in the build. The main reason we're doing the promotion tonight is for these Curative keycaps. And so they just have every color under the sun available to them. And yeah, $24. It's hard to argue with that price tag. So we got the purple ones here tonight. That'll be paired up with this one. It's kind of nice. I like this. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. It's moving too quick for me to keep on it. I think yeah, Lovecraft, if you're here, we did not do the giveaway yet. I think Lovecraft just pinged the TKC Discord too, which is why we've got a lot of people coming in here. Welcome, everybody. Where's my desk mat from? So this is a KWK desk mat. Just got it in, actually. A user in the community ran that by. TGR Alice, oh man. Yeah. Let's see here, just realized you changed your desk mat. Oh, thanks, Apogees. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think so. I think it really looks good. Yo, 5 gifted tier 1s. Thank you so much, Persian King. I really appreciate that. Pogs in chat. Let's go. Welcome, Nishi, Beelskin, Beels King, Sam, Sam A, Dark CL, and did I miss anybody? I think we got it. Welcome, everybody. And thank you so much, Persian. I love you, buddy. Yeah, welcome everybody new to the channel. Hope y'all are enjoying your stay. We always keep it chill like this in here. Nice laid back music, some jazz, and yeah, we have a good time. We are very anti-gatekeeping in my Twitch channel, and so if y'all have any questions about keyboards, audio, video, photography, coffee, I'm in all sorts of hobby communities these days, much to my wife's chagrin. But it's all good. We enjoy it. And don't let her chagrinedness throw you off. She gets benefits from all of this too. I can't wait. I'm gonna get a Descent DE1, and so she'll be getting all sorts of lattes. I'm gonna be working on my latte art. Let's go. Oh, you like my shirt? Thank you, Knox. Appreciate that. How's it going, handsome man? Yo, Ramen, let's go, brother. Dude, congratulations on partner. Hell yeah. It's going good, man. How about yourself? I've been thinking of getting an espresso machine. Any Rex. Yo, Theremin, I have been researching, of course, the deepest of the deepest dives. I just know myself too well, and so anything I recommend and can recommend that I've been doing research on is like super deep end shit. Like I've been looking at the Descent DE1, I've been looking at some Lamar's systems, I've been looking at Slayer. Like the espresso machines I've been looking at are like a little absurd. And so, but I just know that anytime I get into a hobby activity, I can either jump right into the deep end and just go straight for endgame, or I can kind of mess around, and it's just cheaper for me to just jump straight to the deep end. So that's generally what I do. And so, yeah, so you might be able to get, you know what I recommend though, for like a economic yet very nice system, if you get like a Commandant and like a V60, you can get that set up for a couple $100. The Commandant is going to be driving the most expensive part of it, and especially if you have a kettle already, you can get you can get a really nice V60 setup for very cheap. Yeah, there. I mean, if you think that's crazy, look up the Slayer espresso. You can easily spend 10 grand on a Slayer, but yeah, don't buy Slayer unless you're just insane. Don't buy Slayer. Sam from TGR has a Slayer, and that man is insane. Let's test our keyboard real quick. Look at the Portico. I'm gonna get put this on my OnlyFans page. These are the nudes right here. You guys don't even have to pay for these. Keyboard nudes right here. I'm gonna catch some Twitch TOS someday by doing this. By talking like this about keyboards. So a nice lower profile. I think you'll have a very nice result with this. The Portico by TKC. Yeah, I'm excited. This is a mold injection 65% polycarbonate case. So they have the molds, they inject the polycarbonate, the thing hardens, you take them out of the molds, and a keyboard is born. This has got a liner, some sort of plastic liner, sorbethane maybe, some sort of liner in the bottom. You can see that it's white kind of through. You can't see the PCB. Normally you'd be able to see the PCB through the polycarbonate. There's a liner in the bottom. There is the PCB. There is the liner, sort of like a foam liner in between the PCB and the plate, and then the FR4 plate. So there's going to be a little bit of flex, I would assume, to this. This is also a gasket spring leaf mount system on the plate. So this plate, you can see right here, there's a mount, there's a mount, it goes across the keyboard. Yeah, so should be pretty cool. Let's plug it in. Hopefully it works. Hey, there's some lights. That is very bright. Let's go ahead and open up VIA. Let's see if we've got VIA working on it. I'm 6. There's my HKB. There's my Portico. All right, cool. So this is what you're greeted with in VIA here. I'm going to make this a little. Do you guys want to leave the LEDs on, or do you want me to turn them off? What do you guys? What say you? Let's also go into the key tester here. Let's test the matrix. Make sure all of our switches are looking good. Gasket spring leaf. The knife looks nice. Yeah, the knife I've got there is the Spyderco. Leave them on. We're feeling the RGB on by a couple people, and then a couple people say I'm off. Let's put some keycaps on it, and then we can maybe choose if we want to do like a static layout or something different. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's put our keycaps on. The knife. This is the Spyderco. So it's the lightweight, the one with the CTS BD1N steel. Has a really nice edge on it by stock. It's crazy. Made in Golden, Colorado. And this is the lightweight Para 3. So it's got a hollowed out clip, and the handle is very, very light. It's got a nice weight to it. I like it. I like it a lot. It feels good in the hand. It's fun to, twist and play around with. Yeah, the Para 3. Yeah, I saw your sub plans there, your event plans there, Ramen. Looking cool. I'll have to tune in for that event, the partner event. Let's see here. Row 1. VO Varticles with the Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. That's a special spacebar. This is R1 2.25. We need to find are two 1.75. That should be our caps lock there. Beautiful. So the nice thing about these keycaps, so this is why we're doing the promotion tonight. Of course, the Portico is very nice. The Dragonfruits, also very nice. But these key-rated blank keycaps are now back in stock on TKC. They've got the profiling scripted there on the bottom of the keycap. They're nice and thick. I would say, if anything, they are just about as thick as GMK. They're cherry profile. And so really, really nice. They've got a nice texture to them, not too rough, not too smooth. Nothing really negative to say about these things. I mean, how can you? For $24, these are an absolute steal. And yeah, you know, sponsored by TKC or not, if you need keycaps, I mean, God, get them in a pinch. They're in stock, I believe. All right, so this is our row 4. This is our backspace key. And again, keep in mind for the sounds tonight, we do not have lubed switches. I am too lazy. Forgiveness, please. but I don't care, Chad. I'm just too lazy. Just too lazy. Row 2, 2.25. There's our enter key. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. Makes it so easy to dress your keyboard up. I'm just gonna get a ton of 1Us here and we can just start going to town. Row 3. Boom. I can tell that's a row 4. This is a homing key. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got bars on the homing keys. Yeah, so the giveaway here is going to be in just a little bit. What's your favorite GMK set? I don't know if it's... Oh, God. There's so many good ones. I mean... God, what's my favorite GMK set? God, you guys are coming out with the hard questions. I mean, I can tell you... Yeah, the Greek beige is pretty good. I've actually got that right next to me. Here's the Greek beige, for those of you wondering what that looks like. Yeah, the Greek beige is pretty good. And that's on a KA 1953, paired up with KA 1953. GMK Gregory, that's it for sure. Any other answer other than GMK Gregory, I'd just be lying to you guys. Thanks for all the follows. I normally call that out, but they're running through pretty quick on me, and I'm trying to keep in touch with Chad as well. But I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for the followers. I hope y'all enjoy your stay here with us. And yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying the build here tonight. We'll be live again on Wednesday night as well. If you're interested in more keyboard content, we've got a TGR Alice with some Nixie switches. GMK Botanical turned out really nice. I like that one a lot. You know what would look really good on this if I were to dress it up in GMK keycaps? Violet on cream with the violet alphas. You know me. I mean, I said when Jason reached out and said, hey, what keycap should we do for the Portico in purple? I said, dude, do purple on purple. I want that purple stuff, you know? But yeah, violet on cream with violet alphas. Keep the purple theme rolling. GMK Incognito. That's a kind of funny set. I saw that. I saw the renders from that. I can't remember the accents on that one, but that was kind of funny. I like that. Eggplant Sabus, nice. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Sabus? Good to see you. It is. It's all about that purple stuff. There was the step, in quotes, bro caps lock key. That's kind of worded in a way to where I don't know if I necessarily understand. Still waiting on GMK Deep Navy. I can understand waiting can be tough. If y'all have been in this hobby for as long as I am, you'll get into the mode where you enter group buys and then you forget about it. And it's just like Christmas. It's like, what is this in the mail? I'm getting what? Oh, cool. I remember ordering this a year ago. And it was like, it was even worse then too, because you would enter in stuff, and it would be like one group by a year. Back when I started in keyboard, back in my day, you'd have like one GMK group by a year. Where the fuck is my macro pad? Dude, what are you doing with your macroless right now? You're living that macroless life. How are you making do? It is looking pretty clean. I agree. So for those of you new to keyboards, welcome. Don't let my jaded comments about how group buys take so long and my nasty comments dissuade you. Keyboards are a fantastic hobby, and you should absolutely throw all of your life savings at them. On the real though, spend responsibly. Where can I find macro pads though? Macropads.com. Row 3. Let's go. We got row 3 up in the house. Can't wait for the Aero TKL. Dude, it's so nice. You want to see one? Give you a little teaser. Give you a little Aero TKL teaser. I have it on my YouTube page too. If you do ! socials, you can get over to YouTube and you can see me. I had a typing sounds test on mine, as well as the build. The full build is uploaded there. Catch the full VOD. Turned out great. I have it on the shelf right behind me right now. I built mine up with some cream packets. They turned out great. Just great. I would recommend cream packets. They kind of remind me a little bit of like some Cherry MX Speed Silvers. They have a shorter travel distance because the cream stems are a bit longer. Oh, you know what we need to do, chat? I'm gonna give you a little artisan love on this one. I'm not gonna give away my artisan keycap with this keyboard, but I have the perfect artisan to put on this keyboard tonight. I do. Row 1. Here's another one. Boom. I actually need some more row 1s. Keep putting row 1s aside. I actually need the row 1 for the bottom. I'm not used to it. It's not got the row 0 or row 5 for the bottom row. I wish we would start to do that more often. Put row 5 on the bottom. That heightened bottom row is so nice. Oh, it's coming together nicely now, friends. It's looking like a keyboard. It is. Ooh-wee. I need to find a homing key. Oh my god. I literally picked up the homing key. Said I needed to find a homing key. Won you. Hey, there's a homing key. Let's get some pogs in chat for that. Out of all the 1Us that are still available and I just picked up the one I needed. That's insane. Yo, it's a good day. I need an R3 now. Give me an R3. I don't think I see one on my desk. This might be R3. That's R1. That's R4. That's R1. Chat, give me 2 seconds. We need to get a refill here real quick, so I can stay hydrated. I'll be right back. So this is a cool one. I will, as promised, I will show off the Aru TKL real quick. Y'all will like this. This is a cool keyboard. So somebody in chat was waiting for this. Here it is. The Aru is incredible looking. So that's actually CNC'd, that engrave. So that's actually CNC'd into the keyboard. And it looked, I mean, yeah, it really turned out nice. So this is actually a polycarbonate filler right here, and when it's plugged in, it's an RGB strip. So you got to have the RGB in there for added FPS. And then you guys never really saw this thing because it was all a lie. Illuminati. Nick Cage is coming by to pick this keyboard up here in a little bit. He's taking it and the Constitution with him. Sound test of that keyboard, please. All right, so it's built up with creamsicles or cream packas. Here, I'll give you just a quick one. And there you go. Quick one, as I mentioned. So that is an aluminum plate. It looks like it's brass, right? You can kind of see it's got a little bit of like a gold finish to it, but it's an aluminum. It turned out great. However, I got sent the wrong plate, unfortunately. So, yeah, but it's all good. We'll get a Sagan layout here at some point for it. All right, I need R3. R3. Is that R3? That looks kind of like R3. There it is, R3. Boom. And I need two R3 1.5s. There's an R3 1.5. We need one more R3 1.5. That's R1. This looks like an R3. That's an R3. Boom. Look at that, chat. There it is. Here we go. Here's like here's your Instagram shot. Do this. Do that right there. Get rid of your I meant to mute. Wait, hold on, chat. When I did the sound test, did I mute my microphone or did I mute? All right, so there's your Instagram shot for the keyboard build tonight. Oh, okay, you heard the sound test. Okay, good. I meant to mute the DAC, and then I meant to mute music. I thought I unmuted it. I meant to turn the music back on, anyways. Whatever. We're there though. There it is though. Look at this thing. Pretty beautiful. All right, let's zoom that back out a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. That's not it. I want it right here. There we go. Pro streamer. Let's go. Yeah, that's it. I would probably, and I mean, if I were actually photographing it, it would look a little different, a little sharper. Video is going to be a little different, of course. But yeah, you kind of got it there. It's the purple's not too overpowering, but you still got that purple stuff. Yo. Yeah, it does. It looks really solid. And the blanks with it, purple on purple. I mean, come on. Yeah, so I mean, from my very unbiased opinion, from a aesthetic perspective, looks really solid. So And there's all the extra keycaps. You've got enough for a full-size keyboard here. The TKL cluster and the numpad is all included for $24. You get everything you see here, plus all of this. Unbelievable value. Go Keyrative. Oh, and I missed this looks like a numpad enter key here. The percentage is 5. You don't have your symbols memorized? Come on now. You're not touch typing symbols? You know what you need to do if you're not touch typing symbols? I came across a typing sounds test or a typing test for programmers. Which is actually, it takes like GitHub repository stuff for like a couple of different programming languages. And so if you want to like memorize where those are, you can do that. And then it's like you get really good at brackets and curly brackets. You'll get really good at all of your symbols. Yeah. Do that one on blank keycaps and you'll be off to the races. And you'll never have to worry about anything. Yeah, no, what you run into an issue with for sure is when you're doing like LastPass or KeyPass and you have a random password and you need to type that one in. That one's a pain in the butt. Because not only that, but a lot of times too when I'm typing in my passwords, I might be using like one hand. I might have like my phone looking at my password here, like, oh, it's a huge, or like I'm looking at one of my like tokens for work to like put in the token numbers as well. Yeah. Coding on a 40%. Oh, can you imagine? Yeah. All right. Well, chat, here we are. Let's see what this thing sounds like. We're gonna go ahead and turn our music off here. Right at the end of that song. Perfect timing. Alrighty, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of reference points here before we start the actual monkey type. If I can undo this just a little bit. Boom. There we go. Ooh, sorry in advance for that. Here, let me mute my microphone for 2 seconds. Okay, microphone's back and in place. All right, so here's your modifiers. Keep in mind these are Dragonfruits, stock Dragonfruits. They have not been tuned. Absolutely Champagne Stevie, definitely a little scratchy. I would highly recommend lubing these, and with Dragonfruits, you can lube them up with 3204. You do not need to use the lighter lubes like 3203. You can get away with 3204. Stock springs, you won't have any drag, so long as you don't overlube. I would recommend filming them too. Yeah, absolutely. Zazu Keys, thank you so much for the gifted sub, bro. Let's go. And Itrill, welcome. Sean's also redeemed Hydrate. There we go. Itrill's with the 2 months now. Let's go. I have not had issues with contact leaves falling out in the Dragonfruits. No. That has a really, I mean, that's a really nice sound to it for stock switches. Yo, what's up, Alex? Good to see you, brother. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it sounds really nice on the spacebar. It's got some nice flex to it too, chat. You see the row profiles flexing in there? That's the spring leaf gasket mount there. Pretty nice. I got the hydrate here as well. Cheers. It's just water. There's nothing too glorious about making me hydrate right now. So you've got injection mold bottom layer, a sorbothane liner in the bottom, your PCB, a felt, sort of like a felt middle liner, your FR4 plate, Dragonfruit switches, key-rative blank keycaps. Definitely not too much flex. Let's see if we can hit 120, Jzilla. Let's also plug it in. Get ready for some RGB. Thou'st can hydrate. Y'all can drink this one in while I drink this one in. 130 or bust? You guys clearly haven't seen me type before. I'm not the fastest. But hey, you know what? Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely pretty wild with the RGB on this thing. It's got a nice, like, the top layer has got a nice bleed. You can see the lights on the bottom. Like, you can see, it looks like Christmas tree lights on the bottom, right? I mean, you can see all the LEDs poking through. But on the top, it's got a really nice subtle diffusion, which I think is pretty nice. Roy Poopy. Okay. Yo. Let's go here. Come on. Don't make me start a shit list here. All right. Let me get monkey type loaded up here, chat. Let's see what we got. Let's swap this around. Let's swap this around. Boom. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Caps lock. Ready to rumble. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what we're looking like. Oh no. I'm like messing up on the first word. Is that on white LEDs? No. It's on like a rainbow effect right now. Why am I messing up? Choking hard. Hey, you guys are here. You guys are here for the sounds and my impression of the feel, not for my phenomenal typing abilities. Let's see if we can get 120. The raw is close. Might be able to hit it. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. No, that one felt slow. No, that one felt bad too. All right, here we go. You ready, chat? 120 here. We got this. Here it is. I'm feeling good about this one. Visualize it. Visualize it. The funny thing is, like, nobody cares. Oh no. Choked hard there at the end. We had it. What are all the max oofs anyways? Yeah, so once somebody gets to like 100K, I'm gonna do like other channel rewards. You can get like, for like, I'm gonna say like 100,000 points, you can make me grow like a mustache or something. And on stream, I'll have a mustache. Or any facial accessory. That's what we're doing now. I don't think we're gonna do push-ups. You guys couldn't make me do enough push-ups to fatigue me. I'm too jacked. Only 100K. I mean, I don't know. Any facial accessory. Yes, Agent Hubcap. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow the beard and then I will shave whatever you want. Aside from a Hitler stash, I will not do that. I'll shave whatever you want and then after that stream, it'll come off. All right. One more sound test. Let's see if I can hit 120 for the night. Let's end it. We've got everybody in here. The pressure's on. Let's see if I can perform under pressure. Let's do this. Nope. 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 It's just not feeling fast tonight. I'm like slow. I'm slow, chat. I'm just so slow. All right, one more chance. Here's the deal. If I make it here in the line, if I make it to where it says QWERTY, I can't redo, and we get one more chance. Let's go for it. Not tonight. Oh, I had music on for that too, anyways. Whatever. Hold on 1 second, let me mute my microphone so I can turn this. That's funny, those last couple of tests, I totally had my microphone. Or I totally had my music on too. Dude, friends, it's nice. It feels good. I mean, okay, so let's see here. Dragonfruits are like, let's go over here. Let me switch this back up. I don't like the way I have Streamlabs on my other monitor right now. Let me move this back down. Boom, okay. Let me think about this. Dragonfruits, let's say for 65 of these guys, what is this like? I think it's like $50? 50 for the Dragonfruits, 120 for the case, 25 for the keycaps, and like 15 bucks for the stabilizers. That's it. I would recommend buying some lube, lubing up the switches, lubing up the stabilizers, just like we've done here tonight. And yeah, for like like if it's, I mean, it's like 200 and some change for this full build. Not bad at all, right? Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, and I mean, right off the bat, key rated blanks, easy no-brainer. $24. You guys can get to that by doing build. Go snag yourself a set of key rated blank keycaps. Easy money. Easy money. Yeah, and just all sorts of different colors. Looks really good. All right, so chat, let's do this real quick. Let's go ahead. Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Color grading is off on this one. This is not normal white balance. You know what? Let's do this one. This is more accurate to what the color looks like. So let's do this. This is YouTube screenshot right now. Here. Turn that off. Boom. There's your YouTube screenshot. Nice. I'm digging it. Side profile. Top profile. Nice tolerance on the USB-C port. Rear profile. Hard to argue with that. Let's give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away now. All right, I think I've got Steam open already. I do. That makes that easy. Let's go ahead and open up some marbles. Let's go. Oh, I've got an update for marbles. We're getting there. Ready to launch. Boom, play game. Hopefully the update didn't break anything. All right, chat. So listen, chat, I do apologize if I missed anything. Chat has been going too quick for me tonight to read many of it. If y'all have any questions about the Portico, key rate of keycaps, Dragonfruit switches, anything we've streamed tonight, please at me here in the next couple of minutes. And I will try and hit up questions on this. Normally on my streams, I try and see everything in chat. Sometimes I miss some things. I try and catch everything. So if you guys choose to stick around with us here and going on into the future, know that I try and be really, receptive to chat and pay attention to things. So I do apologize if I've missed any messages from you here tonight. Thank you for sticking with me and being patient. Is the bottom of the Portico a sticker or a metal piece? It's kind of one of those like raised stickers. You could probably remove it. I don't know if there's like an outline for it that you might not want to remove it for, but yes, it's a sticker. Is the Portico still available to buy? That's a fantastic question. I know they brought it back on the 23rd of January. I think it's sold out, but I could be wrong. TKC is the spot to check. We just had it open for the key rated blanks. Let me see if the Portico keyboard is still available. Pre-order right now. Yeah, closing date was January 22nd. Limited extras that will be available in stock after the group buy orders have shipped. You can join the mailing list should you so choose for updates to that. To enter for the giveaway, you're going to type !play when I bring up marbles. Not quite yet. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of time. Let's see here. What caps are these? So Magic Donut, these are the key rative blank keycaps, also on TKC. These are right here in stock. $24 with every color under the sun, all still in stock. They just restocked that. That's why we're doing a promotion tonight. Any other questions? I'm just catching up through chat. Max's eyes are so boomer he won't notice that I said I rubbed my rectangle on his smooth face. You didn't think I would notice, but I absolutely will. And I would never forget it. No, they'll have extras next month and run it again soon. Nope, Makati. There we go. There's your answer. There's an even better answer than what I've got. Boom, let's go. Catching up on chat. You guys gamble so much. Come in more colors than you can count. And yeah, exactly, $24. All right, so I'm caught up. Okay, so Marbles is launched. Let's go ahead and head on over there. Boom. All right. We're not on the play screen yet. Streamer. Total viewer races. Man, we've done 33 giveaways in Marbles. Let's go. All right, let's go to the community maps. We have to find something, chat, that has, don't hit play yet. We have to find something that has an elimination rate. 99% elimination rate. If you survive, you win. What? What? It's a 2-minute race with a 99% elimination rate. I kind of want to run it just because it's so stupid. I want to find something that's like decently long. We're looking for like 2.5 minutes plus with some sort of elimination rate on it. Come on, give me something. I always roll the dice with like the creator map, the community maps. It's so funny that that's 100% upvoted. Astounding Coasting Beach. I guess it is astounding. All right, let's do this guy. Spinning Splendiferous Jam. What do you guys think of that for the giveaway tonight? Or this one, $2.39. Phenomenal, hilarious greatness. We've got votes coming in here. You can vote 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I voted for like either do like 3. Number 3 looks like a good one, or number 7 looks like a good one. So vote 7, vote 3, whatever you want. And then I kind of like the look of this one, 2:39 as opposed to 2:33 average finish time. Oh, you guys are pretty close, making my life difficult here. I'm gonna close the voting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, vote 3. Boom, this is it. All right, chat. Go ahead and type !play to enter. Yeah, we will start this guy up here in just a minute here. I'm gonna give it a countdown too here in just a second. I just want to make sure everything is looking good here. Yes, yes, yes. That looks good. All right, cool. All right, let's give it a countdown here. We'll do 180 seconds. Start countdown. You've got 3 minutes to enter for this giveaway. Tell your friends to tell their friends. And in 2 minutes and 52 seconds, we will roll the dice on this thing. Or should I say marbles? Haha. Let's go. Yeah, so welcome everybody. While this is going and y'all are jumping in here for the giveaway, I just want to say thank you to y'all for joining us here tonight. After we give away the Portico, I will show again one more time the winner, everything that they did indeed win tonight. And I'll invite y'all to stick around. You know, we do keyboard related content like this about 3 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully that's good scheduling for y'all. We've got a couple of fun builds coming up on the horizon. We've got a TGR Alice with Nixies on Wednesday, and we're rebuilding a cyberboard for a good friend of mine on Friday. So lots of fun builds coming up. Just a couple of other high notes too that we've got coming up. We've got an OG KMac 1.0 that we're going to be building in the future. We've got a couple of Matrix boards, another Matrix 2.0. We've got a couple of KFE keyboards. I have a K, I have a little Z custom, I have a couple of TGRs coming in. We're just all over the place. I mean, there's fire left, there's fire right. You know what's the deal, Kimchi. You know the deal. We have fun with it. So, I hope y'all hang out. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream here this evening. And yeah, after this one, we'll go ahead and find somebody to raid, pass the love to another keyboard creator, hopefully in the community, or not a keyboard creator, but a keyboard builder. Who else is live tonight? We'll find out in a minute. There are so many players. There are indeed a good number. 45 seconds left. I'm gonna do exclamation point play myself. Here's how it works, chat. There I am. If I win, the last place person is the winner. So if I win, now this doesn't include the people who did not finish. If you don't finish, you're just shit out of luck. But the last person on the list that finishes is the winner if I come in number 1. So that's how that's gonna roll. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see if I can remember how to do these controls. I think it's WASD. Boom. Oh my god, we got this. This is a good map. We picked a good one. We've got a couple of transitions here, a spinning wheel of death, a couple of boost options here. Exclamation point boost will not do anything, I don't think, in community maps. Here's your man Helix here. Let's go, indeed, Helix. Boom. Alright, so this is, yeah, we got an interesting looking spinner here. Who is gonna be the first to make it through this? Ooh, Jabuski. Jabuski is jumping out to the lead. Oh, we've got another difficult one. Who's gonna make it through this first? Jabuski makes it through unscathed. Will he be the first to make it through this unscathed? Come on, crew. Let's go. Jabuski's getting held up a little bit. Uh-oh, Jabuski. Ooh, he's been bested. We've got gold top right here. First to enter the spiraling wheel. Let's go. I don't know if boost does anything. It's a community map. I know boost works for like the other ones, but you can try it. I mean, hell, who knows? I think Jabuski and gold top are still kind of neck and neck. Number 1 is gonna shift here a little bit. Oh, Arnav, no! All right, gold tap and Jabuski. Oh, Jabuski took a nasty little hit there. Gold top through the spiral, and gold top through the elevator first. Vrandel and Hamantra are the next, fighting for number 2 right now. Is anybody gonna catch gold top? It looks like it's gold top's to lose. Just don't fall off the map here. Well, look at this nasty little boost. I hope that doesn't boost you through. Oh no, you're good. Gold top is your winner. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so unfortunately I didn't win. I didn't win, so I guess we need to redo it, right? Yo, Raz, what are you doing up there, brother? What are you doing all the way up there, Raz? What's going on up here? Here come the masses. There were a lot of entries tonight. Oh no, Ash Quavity. Let's see if Ash Quavity can make it through unscathed here. Let's go. That's a pretty quick spinning wheel. Oh, look at him. Look at him threading the needle there. Oh no. He was threading the needle. Come on, Ash, you got this. Hey, you know. It looks like you're gonna finish, Ash Quavity. So, oh, Laukai. Laukai just got dunked on. Oh no. Laukai then came right back and dunked on you, Ash. He said, no way. Not happening to me. BCS Navarro. There we go. What's it gonna be? We got it. Oh, it's neck and neck. I feel like Ash has got a little bit more speed. Who's gonna make it? Let's go. Alright, BCS and second to last and Ash in last. Let's go. Alright, well that was fun. So let's head on over here. See final result. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Let's go to gold top here. Alright, gold top. I'm sorry if you've said it already. Yes, gold top, you are the winner here. Let me know, are you accepting the dub? Are you going to accept the Portico keyboard? And if you've got like 10 TGR boards and like OTD and all this sort of stuff, like, feel free to pass it. Alright, nice, gold top. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so congratulations, gold top. you are the winner of the Portico. Let me show you what you won. Ooh, you have an NK65. You'll have to give us the comparison and tell us what you think between the two of them. Yeah, 2 nice entry-level boards there. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Gold Top. So yeah, again, you are the winner of the Portico. You've got the full Keyrative keycap set. You've got the Portico case that comes with this keyboard, as well as some extra hardware. Who cares? Nice little USB-C to USB-A cable. And a couple of extra Dragonfruits that I'll throw in there too. Boom. Congratulations, Gold Top. I hope you all enjoyed the stream here. By all means, if you're looking to pick up some blank keycaps, consider the Keyratives. I'd highly recommend those. And yeah, again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in this evening. Your mission, Gold Top, please, please, please join up in Discord, and I invite everyone else to do the same, and message me. Please DM me, Gold Top. Say, hey, I won the Portico, and send me your shipping information. We'll go ahead and take care of that and get that out this week. All right, everybody, let's find somebody to raid. Who is live? I'm now taking requests for people who are live right now. Let's go ahead and exit out of Marbles. Goodbye, Marbles. And let's go over to Twitch and see who is live. We got Yura and Lulz. Tim Keyless. Yeah. Ooh, Lulz is building a Kaze. That would be hot. I feel like, did we just raid Lulz? What's Yura doing? Ooh, Yura's got a nice little Alice layout on stream here. Oh, it's a prototype. It looks like she's done. Do we want to? This might be a raid train. Yura might be about to be finishing up and raiding somebody else as well. Tim is just getting started. Tim sings. Oh, Tim is already singing. Do we want to raid? All right, chat. What do we want to do? Yura, Lulz, or Tim? Tim will serenade us. Tim will serenade us. All right. So, do we have a song request? You know what? Here's what we're gonna spam. Take your Max EF emote of choice, and go ahead and throw that into chat. We will wish Tim a phenomenal stream. What is he doing here? He's got an anything goes stream. What's a WAP? Let's tell Tim what a WAP is. All right, whatever you want to spam chat, I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up now. Don't go anywhere. Tim is a great guy. We will raid Tim Keyless tonight. Boom. That'll level things out too. That'll level things out. All right, everybody. Thank you again so much for tuning in here with us tonight. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Feel free to like, follow, subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks so much, everybody. Tim, sing us WAP. Now there's a message there. All right, everybody. Peace.